What's going on, boys? We are back and we're live, and so are Leeds! Oh my god, what a start that would have been. Oh, he's done it! Oh, would you believe it? Jack Harrison, 1-0! What a time to turn it on! Oh my god, we've been trying to get the stream going for about 5 to 10 minutes now. And what a ball this is. Lovely sprayed through ball by Robin Koch. All the way to Rafinha. He touches it down with his left foot. Controls it. Plays it back. Klitsch with the shot. The follow-up rebounds to Jack Harrison, who coolly, calmly, and collectively slots it into the bottom right-hand corner. What a start for Leeds. 9 minutes into the game. Leeds take the lead. What happened? I tell you what happened. Jack Harrison has just opened the scoring for Leeds in emphatic fashion. How's it going, boys? How is it going? What a start. What a start. Let's just not throw this away now as Vlasic crawls his way into the Leeds United box. Come on, Leeds, indeed. Football fan shorts. How are you, my brother? Danielle. How are you, my brother, as well? Let me just get the chat on the screen here. Wow, Jack Harrison, what a man. How are you all? My birthday was fun. I got a new phone. Good man. What phone did you get? What phone did you get? Glad to hear you had a good birthday. How are you all, by the way? That was an abrupt start to go straight into a goal. But how are you all on this fine Sunday morning? The sun is shining. The sun is shining in central London, where this match is, of course, being played just down to near Stratford. The sun is shining in Manchester, where I am right now, and I'm sure it's shining where you are as well. And the sun is shining on Leeds United today as we open the scoring. I got a PS5 for Christmas. That's good, man. What games are you going to be playing on there? Games you're going to be playing? You're going to be backwards compatibilizing that Black Ops 3 Zombies action on there. I got a Samsung A03s. I'm not going to lie, I don't know what a Samsung A03s is. I've slacked behind on my knowledge of the Android market, to be honest. Is everything good, by the way? Audio, picture, everything. As Dan James comes forward again, he can make it 2! Oh, and he blazes it over the bar. Wow, wow, wow. Let me just finish setting everything up here. Oh, we are absolutely playing with... Well, absolutely swaggerizing them is what we're doing right here. Wow, wow, wow. Sorry, I just need to sort this out. All right, we're back in action as we hit 2 whole goddamn likes. Thank you, boys, for supporting the stream. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're liking from, but all I know is you two are absolute living legends. Football fan, do you have FIFA 22? I can't believe we've actually got the lead. Tell me about it. We've actually been playing very, very well today. I mean, look, the stats say it all. 4 shots, 2 on target, 12 touches in the opposition box. West Ham not even able to get inside of our box. Dominating the possession, dominating the play, and really taking the game to West Ham. A lot better than we were last week round. And everyone last week was saying, you know what, I thought that was generally on the whole an impressive performance from Leeds. But now you see us with our more strong squad out. It's not still a full strength squad, don't get me wrong, But you're seeing Adam Forshaw starting. You're seeing Matthias Klitsch coming into his own there. Rafinha starting. Dan James starting up front. Robin Koch in his natural centre-half position. Robin Koch, who has been absolutely sensational since coming back, might I add. I specifically want to talk about him because I think he has been superb since coming back. I thought who thought they would be a Leeds fan in Manchester? Yeah, well, exactly. Who did think that? I'm from London, so who'd have thought there'd been one in London either? Actually, ironically, I've seen more in Manchester than I have in London, but I do go university here in Manchester, hence why I'm now a Leeds fan in Manchester, getting absolutely abused on a daily basis. If we get a 2-0 lead, then we are going to bounce back. What do you mean we're going to bounce back if we get a 2-0 lead? Do you mean in terms of the league? Do you mean in terms of the overall league standings? Leeds are starting to improve now. They're beating a good team away from home. However, we can't let it slip again. Yeah, mate, it's early doors. It's early doors. There's no need to get carried away with everything that's going on. But so far, so good. So far, Leeds taking the lead early on. Lead for Leeds. And more importantly than that, the performance is looking very, very solid. We're controlling the midfield battle. We're controlling the intensity. Well, when I say we're controlling the intensity, we are completely outworking them. And yeah, bouncing up the table. Okay, yeah, oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. You know, if we get a big win today, actually, let's have a little look at the table and where we are situated. Let's have a little look at the table, shall we? Hang on, Declan Rice is coming forward here. Declan Rice is still coming and he's whipped it in. Antonio slipped on his arse. The ball still found its way out. He's still Declan Rice. Antonio, no. Oh, what a beautiful piece of defending there by the informed Junior Firpo. But if we do quickly just change over to this screen. As things stand, we'll be up in 15th. 3 points ahead of Everton. How beautiful is that? With, of course, Everton succumbing to yet another defeat the other day. We'll be 1 point behind Villa on the same games. We have Villa coming up very, very soon. We have a double header against Villa coming up very soon. There's no reason why we can't get at least 4 points out of those 6. Cruise above them. We'll be right up behind Brentford, right up behind Southampton, who we both have a game in hand. If we can manage to get the win today, it will be absolutely massive in terms of our hopes for getting up the table and our hopes for getting away from this relegation battle. This is a beautiful scoreline right now. But how many times have we sat here before and spoken about the table as things stand, and then we go and throw it away later on? So like you say, it is still early doors. There's still a lot of game to play, and hopefully we can keep it going. Luke Ayling now striding through the pitch with ease there. He is just cruising past those West Ham midfielders. They don't know what hit them. Here we go, further up then. Everton, absolutely. We're playing Newcastle, so I think we can move up again. Absolutely, we're playing Newcastle. We're playing Villa. Like I said, beautiful doubleheader against Villa. And we're playing Everton. All massive games in contention to where we are in the table because they're all right around us. If we can beat Villa and Everton specifically, then that is beautiful. Or rather, it would be beautiful. It would really give us some breathing room in there. And speaking of breathing room, West Ham aren't giving us any breathing room at the moment. They're really piling the pressure on. They're really heaping it on us. We do have to hold strong now, weather the storm for a few minutes before coming back again and trying to get ourselves another goal. Terrible, terrible through ball there. Finds its way to Robin Koch, though, out to Stuart Dallas. This is better from Leeds. One touch, high, energetic football. It's found its way to Dan James now, who couldn't cross a zebra crossing once again. But is he going to get his second goal for Leeds? Of course, getting his first goal in that emphatic 3-1 victory over Burnley. And yet again, Dan James on the shirt. Dan James on the score sheet. I'm telling you, we have a 100% win record with this shirt on. The shirt just brings the good luck. It brings the good vibes. How does this sound, by the way, anyone? It's not too loud, not too scratchy, not too anything like that. It should be pretty Gucci. But yeah, how are you guys feeling right now? How are you guys feeling in terms of confidence about us doing it? Moving like Drake lately. What do you mean by moving like Drake? Talking about the trim, you're talking about the actions. What's going on here? Why am I moving like Drake? Man, like Drizzy Drake. I prefer to say I'm moving like Logic with my logical thinking pattern towards events here. By the way, if any of you haven't noticed, if you haven't seen the starting 11 or anything, the squad, you want to know what's going on, it is of course in the top left-hand corner, top right-hand corner for you there. I can't believe it. I'll get my lefts and rights mixed up right now. You know, this performance by Leeds is so emphatic, so enthralling that I don't even know which way's left, which way's right anymore, but it is in the top right-hand side of your screen right there. Of course, Dan James starting up top. The big talking point coming into the game, was Patrick Bamford going to be fit enough? Was Rodrigo Moreno going to be fit enough to feature in the game? Patrick Bamford, unfortunately, still anywhere near fit enough. He wasn't even able to come on the bench. However, Rodrigo Moreno has acquired himself a place on that bench and will probably likely to see him in the second half. Who would you take off for him, though? Would you move Dan James around and put someone else up top? Or would you not? And hang on, this is bad. This is bad for Leeds. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Adam Forshaw trundles his way off the pitch. And yet again, Leeds get another injury. You can't write this stuff. Adam Forshaw just signs a new contract with the club until the end of 2023. And the second he does, he pulls up short and gets injured. Feels so bad for the chap. He was finally kicking on. He was finally improving. And it feels so bad for Leeds. No, we didn't concede. Worse, we got another injury. This time to Adam Forshaw, who yet again was having a very, very good game. Fancy stuff right here. Every day is fireworks. Every day is fire indeed. I logged on my laptop. It's me, Sebastian, or Sebi Webb. Don't tell me we conceded. No, we haven't conceded. But Lewis Clickbait is on the pitch for Adam Forshaw now. He's been given his crack. A lot of criticism leveled at him for his performance last week. It is sad, man. Feels bad. Feels bad, but it would feel less bad if Lewis Bate can perform some magic right here. This just puts even more onus on Leeds signing a central midfielder this January. A central midfielder who, might I add, Leeds are apparently willing to break the bank on. Andrea Radrizzani being told, or rather telling, Marcelo Bielsa that he is ready to break the bank on a central midfielder this January transfer window, but yet we're only being linked with £6 million purchases. And now, Junior Firpost coming off for Leo Hjeld. Now, this is not good. I hate for any footballer to go through all that as well. I mean, Forshaw's been plagued by injuries since coming to the club. But now, Junior Firpost off as well. I don't know why Junior Firpost come off. He's walked straight down the tunnel, though, with his head in his shirt. Looks like it could be another injury. Yes, Hjeld was absolutely sensational last week around against West Ham. But Junior Firpo has been in fine, emphatic form, might I add. And I've really liked him this game as well. And he's off as well now. So now, not only do we only have one substitution left in the entire game, but two of our best performers, as of late, are off the pitch. You just can't write this stuff. Oh, that's disgraceful. How is he giving a yellow to Mikel Antonio there? That is a straight red if I've ever seen it. VAR has got to have a look at that here. Basically, the ball's in the midfield here. Antonio skins Stroik, and that is a red card. He is just two-footed there. He's nowhere near the ball. His studs are high, and he is just completely clamped cock there. That was reckless. He had no control over his body. And they're not even going to look at that? Oh, all right. Why would you want to look at it? Why would you want to look at a clear and obvious red card, in my opinion? I mean, what do you guys think about that? But the way I see it, when you're sliding uncontrollably about 200 miles an hour with your studs raised, stamping into someone's lower calf area, I think that's a pretty damning red card for me. That's off the pitch. Oh, the referee apparently is not off the pitch. Oh my god. Wow, that was close. Wow, that was close. Leeds really under the cosh now, with Cock making a vital block. A lot of cosh and block. But a vital block by Cock there to stop Leeds from conceding after Fornals had just absolutely ripped Ayling a new arsehole on that right-hand side there. Drills the ball into Antonio. Finds himself in way too much space in the box here. Hi, JT, hope you saw that internet connection. Yes, I'm back home now. So touch wood. Everything so far has been fine so far since we've been streaming. There hasn't been any problems from what I know. So hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully I haven't just jinxed it. But yes, I believe everything is going well. How are you, Michael Brown? Obviously, we didn't get to have a proper chat the other days because I was obviously dealing with all that internet connection. Probably couldn't hear a word I was saying. But now, how are you, my man? How's your Christmas been? How's it been spending time with your family? And more importantly, how do you think Leeds have been performing today so far? This is score prediction for me. Hey, the way things are going, I was going to say 3-0, but like I say, with the injuries that have just come off the pitch, I'm not so sure anymore. Not so for sure about that. Zogan Batterson, this is 10 times harder without Forshaw. Got to agree with you there, man. Got to agree with you there. Forshaw has been absolutely sensational as of late. Of course, being rewarded with that new contract, but that is gutting, man. It is gutting. That has had to happen for him, and it's gutting for Leeds. You know, we've been linked with a few top midfielders as of late, and hopefully we're going to have to go and break the bank, as Victor Orta did say we were going to. But Lewis Bate, what do you think about Lewis Bate, Logan? Do you think he can fill that role of Adam Forshaw? A lot of people, he was mixed thing there. Bate has something Forshaw doesn't, and that's pace. Yes, but I think he doesn't have as much energy as Forshaw, you could say. He doesn't have the radar that, well, he doesn't have as good of a radar as Forshaw. He's not as physical as Forshaw. I don't think he gets around the pitch as much as Forshaw. Although here he is again, Lewis Bate, with electrifying acceleration there. You talk about his pace. That is the pace on show there. With just really blistering away from everyone in a short 3-yard position there. Vlasic coming through now. Antonio in the box, and he's trying to claim for a penalty. Get your ass out of there, man. That is never a penalty. Get your ass out of that box. Get yourself up. That is never a penalty. Doesn't even get touched by Dallas. Wow. JT, my Christmas and New Year were quite quiet, but put on a few pounds with all that festive eating. Now I'm exercising it off. Good man. I mean, who didn't put on a few pounds over the Christmas period? That's what it's all about, man. Got to get back in the gym, back on the treadmill, back running, back doing whatever kind of exercise you do. What exercise is that that you like to do anyway? What are you going for? Morning runs? You hitting the weights? Benching it up? What are you doing there? I'm in front of you. That's what I meant. Oh my God. Oh, the Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lordy. Wow, I thought they'd scored there for a second. Jesus. I'm in front of you. That's what I meant. Oh, right. Okay. How far ahead are you? I'm in the 29th minute right now. If anyone is watching and they do have an ability to sync it up, I'm currently in the 29th minute of action. Not sure if Leeds United can hang on to losing Forshaw and Firpo. Neither of those experienced players on the pitch. I know. Hang on whilst losing those two. I know, man. We had the game really in the bag. I know it's early doors, so you can't really say we had it in the bag. But we were really dominating them. And now those two injuries have happened, especially, I know everyone's going to be focusing on Forshaw, but for me, Junior Firpo has been so good the past few weeks. I know he got his plaudits against Burnley, but even the couple weeks leading up to that, even this game here, I feel like he's not, even in the first half against West Ham before he came off with the concussion, I think he's been really lacking the credit he deserves. I think he's been really going under the radar a little bit. And offensively, he's really improving. He's really improving. His composure in the final third is getting a lot better. He's making a lot less stray passes. And defensively, he's really holding his own now. And I think he's become the best fullback we have in the side, full stop. You know, he's got the pace to get back. He's got recovery pace. He's got the intelligence. He's shielding men out. He's really performing well, in my opinion. Bate needs a silky touch for his blistering pace. His touch is good. I haven't seen enough of him to warrant whether it's a Jack Harrison spider silk venom touch. But his touch doesn't seem bad right now. But you're right, he does have that really sharp turn of acceleration. And more importantly, his agility and his low center of balance, Lewis Bate. That's what makes his acceleration even better. Because he can turn on a half-punch and bang, he's gone. He's gone. Quick twists and turns and pivots. And for someone in that midfield role, that is so important. Because you have players constantly on you. So tight. So much skin tight at times. Gripping you up. Like they're trying to move to you in a nightclub. And you have to quickly shield your way around them. Quickly get in and out. Dive in, dive out. Yeah. I take off my jock strap to lose weight. Now, that's one hell of a tactic right there. Looks like your whole team took off their jock strap, Curve Glass. Didn't want to play today. Didn't fancy it, eh? Didn't fancy it because they had a few players out. So they just decided, yeah. We're not gonna perform today. Yeah, we're not gonna turn up. Despite the fact that our boys haven't had any players the entire year. We have players dropping like flies. 1 to 2 injuries minimum every single game. Every single game. And that's after the game starts. But yet we still carry on. And we're playing an informed West Ham team. A West Ham team that just beat us last week round. I go for morning and evening runs and sensible eating to help me lose weight. Well, the eating is the main thing, really. The eating is where the magic happens in terms of weight gaining, weight losing. I'm someone who tries to gain weight, keeping my leanness, obviously, but the healthy eating and all of that is definitely the most important part of that, as well as the exercise. But the exercise is easier, it's more fun. The eating is the tough one, to be honest. It needs to be developed for when he's running like Rice has. Oh, you're joking me. You're joking me. And it's Jared Bowen as well, man. I can't be arsed with this guy anymore. I can't be arsed with this guy. He gets that dodgy decision against us last week. He's getting people telling me he's better than Rafinha. And here he is popping up with a goal once again. He's just always smiting Leeds. Oh, it's lovely movement from him. That's so intelligent. He absolutely does Dallas. He does Dallas. Dallas has got to be stronger there, though. He's got to be more intelligent, but he does him. That is fantastic running by him there. He runs away. The corner comes in. He runs away back to the back post. Quickly twists and turns, and goes back in the opposite direction. Dallas don't know what's going on. He's still running back towards the corner flag. Jared Bowen is running back in the opposite direction. And before you know it, Jared Bowen is in acres of space, and he slots it in there. Damn it. Damn it, man. And Leeds lose the lead once again as we hit 5 whole goddamn likes. Thank you guys very much for your support. Don't know who you are. I don't know where you're liking from, but all I know is you are absolute living legends. Yeah, you say that, but Arsenal are diamonds and Leeds are cubic zirconas. Let me tell you something, mate. Let me just correct that for you there. Arsenal are diamondiques. Yeah, they are the fraudulent diamonds, yeah? They may look like diamonds on the outside, but once you get a bit more into their substance, you see they're nothing more than weak, flatulent little imitators, yeah? People that want to be proper, real men, real winners, real champions. Whereas Leeds, we're the real deal, baby. We are the sharpest, most exuberant, flashy diamond you can find with strength inside and out. The only thing that can shape us or mold us is an even stronger, even more superlative diamond like Marcelo Bielsa. Not a sledgehammer like Mikel Arteta. So let me just correct your thesis there, mate. Leeds really need to recall our loan players like Costa, Davies, Poveda, Edmondson, and Bogus. Injuries are piling up. Well, Poveda we've already called back because of the injuries. Edmondson, I don't think he's going to get anywhere in the team. Bogus, he needs to get the game time because, again, I don't think he's going to really be featuring because he operates in that attacking midfield role in which we don't really need any players. We need them more in the defensive midfield role. He's just another Mateus Klitsch who we already have. Bogus, Poveda, like I said, is already back. Costa, we don't need him because wingers, again, is not a position in which we need. We have enough wingers. Our wingers aren't really getting injured. So I don't think we need to recall any of those. The one we do need is Cody Drama, who's just left us for Cardiff of all clubs. So, you know, it's funny. What do you guys think is going to be happening with Cody Drama? He's really fallen out with Bielsa. I'll get the direct quote up at half time. But Bielsa came out and had some damning words to say about him, saying you don't want to fight for your position as a winner, you know, in the best opportunity you have to. What are you doing? As they zoom in on the crowd, Rafinha taking a quick corner now, though. Oh! It's Jack Harrison! Would you believe it? Getting them at their own game. West Ham come forward with a corner. Get a goal that is absolutely unjustified by the way the game has been going down. Leeds say no, not having any of that. Quick revenge. The ball is nodded on by Luke Ayling straight to Jack Harrison. He stands there coolly, calmly, and collectively lets the ball bounce right off his groin, right into the back of the net, and Leeds are back in the lead. Thoroughly deserved by the way the game's been going on. Finally, we win. We score from a set piece. We score from a corner. And wow, VAR is having a look at it. That is not offside. There is no way in hell that is offside. Jack Harrison, 3 goals in his last 2 appearances. 2 goals for him today. He's on a brace. Could he be on his way towards a hat-trick in London? As he comes forward again now. Lewis Bate on the ball this time. Twists and turns. Nutmegs Declan Rice. It's Mateus Klitsch flicking it in. Dan James! Oh my God. Almost making it 2. Wow. Oh my God. Beautiful stuff by Leeds there. They're singing, you're not singing anymore. At least we sung last week. Well, we're singing right now, my friend Logan. All you can hear in that stadium is the vitriolic Leeds United fan base. Leeds have lost the momentum. I just hit the like button with my knob. Well, if you want to follow along with that one, that is seems like a very, how should I say, effective strategy. You know, the knob smash, as I call it. You know, obviously, if you're under the age of 18, I do not condone that kind of action. But if you're not, if you are over, and you want to hit the like button with some style, then take your jock strap off and give it a knob smash. Leeds have lost the momentum since Forshaw and Firpo have gone off injured. We did lose the momentum, and we do demand more energy. But that energy and that momentum has just swung back in our favour. Leeds now taking the ball down, starting to play some beautiful football, and getting a foothold back in control of the game. We demand more energy. Oh yeah, all the Leeds players squat to pee. I got pictures, do you now? Well, I want to see those pictures, mate. Sounds like absolute libel to me, and it sounds like you could be finding yourself in the midst of a lawsuit if you're not careful, lad. Shiniest championship. Ignore what I said. My G is on form. Oh man. Afternoon, all and JT. Afternoon, Joe Depp. How are? Oh no, Declan Rice is in. Oh, and he's hit the side netting. What a chance by Declan Rice. What a chance. What a game. This game is end-to-end right now. Declan Rice this time coming through. It's a lovely ball by Fornals. Defense splitting through ball. But good work from Meslier. Makes himself big. Pushes Declan Rice out there. Forces him to hit the side netting. Wow. Coke was a fiver here. Coke was a fiver where? Fiver where? Where are you, my lad? Paying £5 for a Coke. Unless if you're talking about the other Coke, in which that is ridiculously cheap. JT, how are you today? I'm not bad. I'm not bad, you know. I've been smashing through some coursework. I've got some articles that I'm writing up that need to be done in very soon, but I managed to land a couple of very, very amazing interviewees, actually. If anyone's heard of a boxer called Ebony Bridges, I actually sat down and had a very lovely conversation with her. Very, very lovely woman, actually, sparing me her time like that. We had a good hour sit down, and it was very eye-opening on her route into professional boxing, if anyone is interested in that kind of stuff. And she's agreed to come on live and speak with all of us. So, if anyone is interested in any of that in the future, then there is that. But that was, it's been going well. You know, it's been going well this week. What about you? How's the injury, JT? It's as bad as ever, my man. It's the same old, you know. Still waiting for them to get back to me on the referral. But you know, it's livable. I'm working through it, but it's just always there. It's just always there. We need Forshaw and Firpo back fit for next week's 6-pointer against Moneybags Newcastle. Moneybags Newcastle. But let me tell you something. All that money is gonna do is drag them down into the Championship. It's gonna anchor them to the root of the Premier League table. And we're going to make sure of that next week. Let me tell you something. Patrick Bamford could be back. In fact, you know what? There's been a lot of Patrick Bamford could be this, could be that, could be this, could be a hokey pokey, could be a comedian for you know. But let me tell you something. I can tell you for a guaranteed fact, Patrick Bamford is going to be starting against Newcastle. And he is going to be on the score sheet. West Ham now with another corner. We cannot afford to let this go in. Cannot afford it. 42 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. As he puts the ball down. Couple of deep breaths. Vlasic lurking on the edge of the box. As so is Lanzini. Diop and Bowen. Trying to cause a nuisance of themselves in the box. It's Jared Bowen again. And Jared Bowen, once again, does a little shimmy backwards, quick on his toes. And Dallas is having an absolute nightmare of a time trying to mark him. Dallas, again, left completely wrong-sided of his man there. Completely wrong-sided. I mean, yeah, the commentators just touched on there. It shows you don't have to be very tall like Jared Bowen. Jared Bowen is not tall at all. But he's still managing to win these headers, which is really important to know, you know, as a short man myself, as short players out there, you know, if there are any young short players watching this game, you don't have to be tall to win these balls in the box. Movement is the most important thing. But that movement is absolutely selling Dallas down a garden path right now. And Dallas needs to become alert to it before it does end up causing us to concede another goal. Last week at London Stadium, it was a £5. Oh, you were at London Stadium last week. Oh, okay. Flipping heck, man. £5. I mean, all the prices in London are an absolute joke when it comes to football. But it's not like Leeds are much better. It's not like Elland Road's much better, to be honest. Elland Road is also an absolute, cost you an arm and a leg to get stuff over this. £5 a pint nowadays. If you want burger and chips as well. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. But Arsenal, especially Tottenham, and I haven't actually been to the London Stadium, but you telling me it's £5 for a Coke kind of fits in with what I'd expect. We need Forshaw and Furpo back for the 6-pointer. Bottle it and sell it. I love boxing. So do I, man. I love boxing, fighting, but most importantly, football. Most importantly, Leeds. Basic Omega. How are you doing, JT? I'm not doing. I just answered this one. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. Like I said, once I get all this work done as well, I'll be doing a hell of a lot better. Try some CBD. I love CBD. I've actually got a CBD pen just over there to my right that haven't used in a while. But I'm a big advocate for CBD. It's very good for joints and stuff, and I know you're probably saying that because of my injury and the swelling and stuff, but it can work. I do think it does have serious remedial benefits. Do you know where Pat is? Patrick Bamford is out injured still. That's where Patrick Bamford is. Who scored? Jack Harrison scored 2, and Jared Bowen scored for West Ham, making it 2 goals in 2 games against Leeds for Jared Bowen, and making it 3 goals in his previous 2 Premier League appearances for Jack Harrison. Nice dive from Tom Daly. This is why I bring my own Coke and things to Leeds as well. The Coke tasted like sparkling water. Wouldn't mind as much if it tasted like Coke. Wait, are you allowed to bring Coke into Elland Road? You're allowed to bring I don't think you're allowed to bring bottles in. I didn't think you were allowed to bring your own shit in. I thought they checked it at the door. Every time I ever went to the Emirates, they strip search you. Every time I go to Leeds, they strip search me. I didn't think you were allowed to bring bottles into these stadiums. Or especially not alcohol, because that's the only thing I really carry when I go to Elland Road is a pint of beer. To be honest, that's usually what I'm carrying in my bag. Not really a fizzy drinker much anymore. Yeah, put it in your pocket and they don't. Okay, I guess, yeah, fair enough. If they don't if they don't pat you down, if they don't pat your Bamford down, that didn't work. As Lewis Bate tries to flick it in here. It's Dan James. It's Rafinha. It's Dan James 1-on-1. Oh, and he squandered it. Daniel James. Oh, my Lord. How are you messing that one up? Dan James, lovely 1-2 with Rafinha, gets it back. All he has to do is flick it forward. It's a terrible touch. It's a woeful first touch. All he needs to do is flick the ball in front of him, and he's 1-on-1. He sucks all of the pace out of the ball with that touch. Allows the defender, who I believe was Kufau right there, to get back and body him down. Under so much pressure, he's forced to take the shot early outside the box. And he just completely killed the opportunity there. What a great chance that is. And Dan James, a lot of people saying he's not a striker because of his lack of clinicality, his lack of cutting edge in the final third. And he has just proved those people right there. I'm someone who's always backing his cause, playing in this striking role. But I'm sorry, we're going to need a striker. Dan James cannot cut the mustard there the whole time up front. We're going to need someone clinical up there. And this could come to haunt Leeds now, as West Ham are under a tirade of pressure. But Jared Bowen pushes the ball off the pitch, giving us just a nice little breathing room. Are you allowed to? You're allowed to bring empty bottles in to throw at Burnley players, apparently. Yeah. Might as well bring full bottles in to throw at them instead. Actually, don't clip that up, because that is going to be taken out of context and probably going to be vac banned off the face of the earth for that one. It was a joke. I don't advocate anyone throwing bottles at people. Don't sue me, please. As Jack Harrison comes forward again here, just before the end of the half. Dan James now, edge of the area, still Dan James! Oh, he tries to curl one in there, but he whips it just wide. Lovely run by Dan James. cuts inside, sharp little turn with his right foot, tries to whip it. Unfortunately, guides it just too wide. And that is it. That is half-time. Leeds United 2, West Ham 1. Phenomenal performance so far by Leeds United. Thoroughly deserved the lead. Jack Harrison at the double. Jared Bowen pinning one back just before that to make it 1-1. But 3 minutes later, Leeds come forward with a corner of their own to make it 2-1. Leeds with a thunderous performance so far. The energy has been there. It has been eye-octane, end-to-end football. But Leeds really outworking West Ham there, really dominating the majority of the possession, the majority of the dangerous possession as well. It's always been in a position to harm West Ham. It's been deep inside their half. There have been a couple of tetchy, nervous moments at times with West Ham coming forward again and again, really pinning us back at times. But Leeds have weathered the storm. We've showed defensive resoluteness, and now we start to come forward again here. We need to buy some players and maybe sell some, like T. Roberts. Joe Depp will lynch you if you try and suggest we sell Tyler Roberts there. But we do maybe need to get rid of some. And Rodrigo Moreno looks like maybe being one of those that we do end up getting rid of. Apparently, Barcelona are very intrigued at the prospect of signing Rodrigo Moreno. Which, if we do sell him, we are going to need to get someone in. Seriously, we're going to need to get a couple of players in. We're going to need to get a striker, and we're going to need to get an attacking midfielder. Rodrigo Moreno, who could feature off the bench. Me, personally, whilst I really like him in the attacking midfield role, I think I would push Dan James or Rafinha into the attacking midfield role, into that number 10 role. Put Rodrigo up top, and keep it like that, personally, for me. I've only ever been to 2 away games, Leeds versus West Ham, and we lost 2-1, and Leeds Derby versus Leeds, and we won 3-1. When was that 3-1 Derby Leeds? That must have been, well, it must have been ages ago, actually. It must have been ages ago. It must have been pre-Bielsa time. And Leeds versus West Ham was the, do you mean the cup one? No, you said we lost 2-1. Yeah, I was going to say the 4... No, we didn't win 4... It was 4-2, wasn't it? Or was it 4-1? The away one at Derby. The one at Pride Park where Roof scored a couple of beauties. He scored that lovely header where he lashed it in there. Bielsa's second game in charge. Is that the one you're talking about? Or is it just a completely different game that I don't know? Because if you enter that one, the atmosphere there seemed absolutely electric from what I've seen on TV. I didn't want to see Daniel B. Shame on you. Do you mean 4-1? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 4-1, their goal was a free kick. Yeah, it was indeed. And Mateusz Klich scored an absolute rocket that game. Would I kill for Mateusz Klich to score another rocket today? But I think it's time we do look at the other action. By the way, Liverpool making it 1-0 against Brentford, 44th minute. Bobby Firmino with the goal, which is very, very good for Leeds for this reason. Look at the table. As things stand, we are now just 1 point behind Brentford with a game in hand. If, and I pray, I beg to the Lord that Leeds can keep this win. If this is massive, we get a 3-point lead over Everton. Everton, who are primed to sack their manager. What do you guys think about that one? What are you guys' thoughts on Rafael Benitez? Has he done a good job? Is it his fault Everton are down in that precarious position? Or is it just the fault of the players? You know, are the squad just not good enough? Which I find hard to say considering how much money they've spent. Brentford now, who had a very good start to the season but find themselves dripping down the table ever so slowly, will be just 3 points behind Leicester City. Just 2 points behind Palace with a game in hand. 2 points behind Southampton. If we win this and we beat Newcastle, we could find ourselves up in 11th place. How good would that be, boys? How good would that be? How much of a relief would that be? And can I just say, yeah, everyone's slating Bielsa. Everyone's coming at him. Everyone's doing this. If we could potentially get ourselves into a position where we're 11th, with the injuries we've had, with the squad difficulty we've had, that is nothing short of another miracle from Bielsa if we can battle through this. And I find it so hard to hear people criticizing and leveling such disgraceful abuse at the way of Bielsa. Look at the squad we have originally. Look at the players that we have dropping like flies every week, and look at the performances he's getting out of them. What a man. What a man. Yeah, what can I say? Europe is on the card, baby. Europe, here we come. Europe, here we come. It was near the end of the season. All right, so it wasn't that 4-1. It was. It would have been a year before that, maybe. Leeds goals have earned me 400 quid. Cheers, goals. Wait, what? Really? Wait, you earned 400 quid from today's game? Gang business. I think you should share that with me because, you know, I was the one that advised you to put money on Leeds scoring goals. Benitez was a dick taking the Everton job, and he's going to look like a dick if he gets sacked from it. They have made him the dick, and much like a dick, he's been being jerked around by Everton fans, Everton boards, and Everton club members, and most importantly, Everton players for the better part of 5 months now. They have been jerking him all over the gaff. And it really doesn't look good for him. I mean, it was questionable in the first place because of the fact that obviously he has such strong ties to Liverpool. But, hang on a second. Breaking news. Oh! And we're talking about it. Breaking news right now. Rafael Benitez has just been sacked. We were just talking about Rafa Benitez. And on my screen right here, the yellow line has come up. Breaking news. Rafael Benitez has gone. He's been sacked. Wow, that is some timing right there. That is some timing right there. Rafael Benitez with the chop. Wow. That is crazy. And I think you got to say it's thoroughly deserved by where they are on the table with the squad they have. I'm not too happy with it. I wanted him to stay there and potentially, you know, keep Everton down there. But, I mean, Everton are just in a mess right now. And he's really ruined his reputation there, I think, you know. It's one of those Conor McGregor situations. You go up at the top, you know, you die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And he hasn't done anything to resurrect his name in that side of Merseyside. A side of Merseyside who already had serious disdain for him, probably don't have any better memories of him now. And yes, he probably got paid a lot of money, but he's now gone, baby. He is gone. Europe, Leeds. We're doing good. We're doing very well today. Mr. Bielsa won't leave. He ain't finished. Absolutely. And I certainly pray he won't. I'll send you a signed jockstrap. Seriously, cheers for scoring. Hey, I'm thankful we scored as well, man. I'm thankful we scored again. And that we should be about 3 or maybe 4 goals up. Well, not up, on the score sheet right now. Dan James really should have scored. I know Dan James on the shirt. Dan James on the score sheet. The prophecy should have come true there, but unfortunately it didn't. And Fraudinitez has gone Fraudaniel James has unfortunately frauded it up in front of goal today as well. I don't know who you all are, but you're absolute living legends. Absolutely. I didn't even notice that with it 7 goddamn likes, baby. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're liking from, but all I know is that you 7 people are absolute living legends. And there are no 2 ways about it. No 2 ways like Calyx. And that is the short of it. I am, however, going to make no 2 ways about it that my bladder is as we hit 8. Oh, goddamn likes now. Wow, thank you seriously so much for the support. That is absolutely crazy. I'm losing my mind over here looking at that. But let me know what you guys have thought about our first half performance so far. Let me know who you would bring on in the second half for Leeds. And, of course, let me know any questions or anything that you do want to speak about when I am back. I'll be back in about 45 seconds. I do just need to quickly sprint to the toilet. Don't go anywhere. Vamos! Bang, we are back. By the way, what do you guys think of that beautiful poster right there? I got it for Christmas. One of the few that I do have here. Got a Calvin Phillips one just above it. Got a few for a Rafinha one, couple of Rafinha ones, a nice Hernandez one. Beautiful stuff. JT, I was watching an Everton podcast yesterday and they were slanging off Rafa due to their performance against Norwich City, which they have only picked up against Norwich. They've only picked up 5 points since September and 1 win in 13 games. Yeah, it hasn't been good. And you can look at the money that they've spent compared to a Leeds. I know they've had a few injury problems themselves. I know they have, but compared to Leeds, I think their squad is very, very strong. So, I don't know. I don't think that they really have much of an excuse personally. And I think it is down to Rafa Benitez and down to just the squad and club being a bit of a mess as a whole. As now Mikel Antonio comes forward, leads under the cosh straight away now. We need to carry the momentum we had in that first half into the second half. I like it. I like it as well. And yes, you can shove your bubbles right up to the place where the sun don't shine, baby. Oh, yeah. Second half has just resumed. For anyone wondering, let me just continue with a couple of tags here. Yeah, that should do. In 1 second. Yeah. Oh, I messed that up there. I like it. I like it indeed. I like it as well, my man. As West Ham come forward once again. Lovely head up there by Luke Ayling. What are you guys' thoughts on Luke Ayling, by the way? Yeah, we are still winning. Tell me about it. I have to pinch myself every second. Leeds winning away in London. When have we done that? The last time I can remember was Fulham. Fulham was the time we last broke our London curse. To my knowledge and my memory, if it hasn't precluded me once again, we haven't been victorious out in London since then. If we could be victorious in London against a side that not only beat us in a particular moment where we are so injury ravaged against such an informed side like West Ham, then that is a massive, massive statement. Massive statement. Massive statement indeed. Let me just tweet this out here. There. Boom. Sorry, just had to tweet that out there. Yeah, we're still winning. All right. Focus time, baby. Luke Ayling now spraying out. Yeah, but what are your thoughts on Luke Ayling, by the way? Luke Ayling, obviously, he didn't start off the season too well. You know, people weren't necessarily so hot on Luke Ayling as things were going. And as the season progressed a little bit, he got injured, unfortunately, wasn't able to feature. Comes back from injury yet again. A lot of question marks over his performances. A lot of question marks over whether he has the ability to cut it in the Premier League after quite a bit of criticism at the back end of last season as well, actually. And he's really come under quite a bit of scrutiny. Since then, I think his past few performances personally, much like in the time Firpo started to pick it up, Luke Ayling has started to pick things up as well now. I think he's looking a lot more assured. He's really starting to get back into the rhythm of things. And I think he's played pretty well. As Jack Harrison, another man who has been under quite a bit of scrutiny, comes forward himself now, plays it out to Klitsch. Jack Harrison with a brace today. Jack Harrison, who we've all been saying hasn't had a very good year, especially compared to his other 2 seasons. He hasn't had a very good season, but past couple of weeks, he's been changing that. 3 goals in his last 2 appearances. You can't ask for much more than that. Couple of good performances in there as well. Not just the goals, but the pressure he's been making. He's been taking players on more. He's looking more assured on the ball. He's looking more confident as the days have been going on. And Jack Harrison, for me, he's he's really starting to come back into his own. He really is. And at a vital time as well for Leeds. And I'm very happy for the guy because he signed his new contract. A lot of people were saying, oh, he's got his money now. He's got his contract. Is that going to be his motivation gone? His desire gone? It doesn't look like that right now. Maybe, just maybe, he was suffering from long COVID. I heard a couple of stories about that. Maybe that was affecting his energy, his performances. But now it looks like that long COVID, short COVID, left, right, alpha, Z, Q COVID, whatever the hell it is out of his system. And the fact I just mentioned the word COVID probably means this video or stream is going to be out of the YouTube system quicker than you can say I. Quicker than you can order a hamburger from McDonald's. And quicker then it's going to take Leeds to score a goal. Luke ain't a centre-back, but we love him. Hopefully Jack's back to his best. Jack does look back to his best as of late. He really does. And Luke Ayling ain't a centre-back. No, he's not. Unfortunately, he's been pushed around now, and he's playing kind of in centre-half, and he's given the ball away there, and Luke Ayling could have just cost us. But luckily, Declan Rice drills the ball over there. And we're speaking of the main man. He's back in centre-half now. And that is a lackadaisical ball there. Sells Lewis Bates short. Gives the ball away and almost costs us. And that is right. He is not a centre-half. Robin Koch is a centre-half. Robin Koch is who we need there. But because of the injuries, Luke Ayling has been forced to fill a role there. And with Dallas going in there, because Forshaw's obviously been pushed out. So Robin Koch has been forced into that midfield role now. But hey. Oh no, this isn't good. And there you go. There you go. We talk about Luke Ayling in that centre-back role. Honestly, you shoot yourself in the foot whenever you give someone criticism, because it just goes and haunts you. Luke Ayling again spraying a long ball. This time is to Rafinha, and he's kind of sold him short there. They lose it out. Antonio spins Ayling. Ayling can't get anywhere near him. Gets it to Fornals. Fornals carries on the run. It's a lovely finish, but it's so stupid, and it's so typical. I'm giving Luke Ayling some plaudits. I'm giving him some much due love for the past few performances he's put in. And it just goes wrong for him. It just goes pear-shaped, and Leeds concede. It's a beautiful finish by Fornals in the end there again. So calmly and composed he was to get that ball, carry on his run, wait, and then release the shot at the end. But so stupid and ignorant from Leeds to leave that much space, that many gaps, more gaps than a waffle, more gaps than a 40-year-old hooker's legs on the red light district, and just allow him to walk through. And it's 2-2 now, Leeds relinquishing the lead. And now West Ham getting back on the ball. We cannot, not Sergi Canos, give away another lead. If we give away another lead, then, you know, that is a serious indictment on our defence this year. That is a serious indictment on the fraudulence that we've been watching. Look at this. This is not pleasant reading either. West Ham with the third most second half goals in the Premier League this season. Just 2 behind Manchester City on 25. That's almost as many goals as we scored this entire year. And that's just in their second half. As I say, we're going to pick up points they score. Honestly. We've been needing points recently, and honestly, these next weeks, I think we get a decent amount to stay up. Yep. And we proceed to go and piss that up the toilet wall right now as Jared Bowen comes forward again. Oh my God, Nikola Vlasic lurking on the edge of the area. Leeds getting it away. Get it forward, Klitschy boy. Get it forward, my son. Stuart Dallas this time it is on the right-hand side. Flicks it round Declan Rice. Is that a Leeds? It looks like a Leeds throw-in to me. I don't know why they've given it to West Ham. That looked like a Leeds throw-in written all over it. What's going on there, my son? As Dan James this time takes his man out. Forget Dan Juma. We've got Dan James. And yes, as you say, they're going to score. As things finally start to look good for Leeds, as we start to relax as a fan base, take a couple of deep breaths in, start to give some praise to the men on the pitch that are fighting ever so valiantly, we go and concede. Why am I not surprised? It's just typical Leeds, but there is still enough time for us to come back and get the win. Still 35 minutes left on the clock. As we give the ball away there, needless throw in, and we hit 10. Oh, god damn, likes the big 1-0, the big double digits. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, I don't know where you are, I don't know where you're liking from, but all I know is you 10 inconspicuous individuals are certainly legends in my book. Same old shite. It's not the same old shite, actually. We've played very well. There's nothing same old about this. You know, this game has been very, very good for Leeds, performance-wise. It's just we've thrown it away near the end here. There is still time. We are still playing West Ham. So in a roundabout way, you're right, it is same old Leeds defensively. But that's because we've been forced to put Luke Ayling in centre-back because of the fact that Forshaw got injured, and so too did Junior Firpo. As Rafinha comes forward on the counter-attack now, gives it to Dan James. It's a sloppy ball out to Jack Harrison, but Jack Harrison still has the ball now. Can he whip it in with his right? No, he cuts it back on his left, stands up his man, whips it in! Dallas! Oh, he's gone with his left. He's got to use his right there. Easily side-foot it back across the face of goal. He's slid in two-footed there. He's basically two-footed the ball out. He's gone for a meaty chat. Oh, lovely ball by Jack Harrison. And Dallas, that is so wasteful there. I've got to say, we could have had a better opportunity there if Dan James had have played the ball into Jack Harrison a bit lighter, a bit softer. But lovely work by Rafinha to get us on the counter-attack there. Rafinha, who's had a quiet game in front of goal and quiet game in terms of big opportunities, but has been quietly going about his business. His touch has been superb as always. He's picking the ball up. Look at this from deep again. Cuts his man out and plays a lovely crossfield sprayed ball. This time, unfortunately, it was intercepted. But generally, he's been getting the ball, and unlike a lot of players, he gets it first time. He plays it quickly. He injects pace into the play every time he gets onto the ball. He injects electricity into Leeds' play. And he fills me with electricity, I'll tell you that much. As Lewis Bate unable to win the ball there. And now Fornals is dancing around. Leeds moving like musical statues back there. Moving like musical statues. Everyone stood still. Oh my days. Jesus Christ, I see more movement in a still image than I have from those 6 defenders back there. Just getting absolutely walked through. Vlasic now walking through. Hjeld with another vital clearance there. Lovely play by Hjeld. Just relax a little bit. Let's take a couple of deep breaths. Yeah? There's still time. There's still a lot of time in the game. Diop now coming forward. Gives it out to Pablo Fornals. Fornalzinho. Woohey. Ain't getting that past Jackie boy. I'll tell you that much for nothing. Jack Harrison is twisting and turning in his own corner area there. A lovely play to get the throw in. Could have gone wrong there. Could have gone wrong. All you really needed to do is get your foot through that and clear it. But I don't know what he was doing there. A couple of Cruyff turns outside the corner area. Playing it very risky. But risky, loose. That's how he likes it. That's Jack Harrison for you. He likes living life on the edge. He likes a bit of risque. And so too does Dan James, who's unable to really stamp his authority on this game as things stand. Dan James not having a fantastic performance. You could see him come off for Rodrigo Moreno very imminently. Of course, Leeds with just the one substitution left to make, so we do have to make it cautiously. We do have to probably wait and see in case another player drops down injured. You know, it's not exactly like it's something that we're not likely to see as Leeds fans. As Rafinha this time, lovely interception by Dallas. Rafinha to Jack Harrison. Ah, he's done it! Jack Harrison with the hat trick. Oh, what a chip! Jack Harrison has got a hat-trick in London. He's been under so much criticism this year. It hasn't been fantastic. It hasn't been easy for the lad. He's had COVID. He's had injury problems. He's had it all. But Jack Harrison secures his hat-trick in emphatic fashion. Lovely interception from Dallas. Rafinha with a defense-splitting through ball. And then the coolness, the calmness, and the composure from the Englishman. Just signed a new contract at the beginning of the season. People thought his time was coming to an end with the performances he's put in, but he's so cool in front of goal there. Ice running through his veins as he dinks it over the keeper. And Jack Harrison gets his first career hat-trick for the Whites. Vamos, Leeds, carajo! Oh, man. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, baby. What are you saying, JT? Have we scored? We have indeed. Jack Harrison with the hat-trick of all hat-tricks. A hat-trick, a perfect hat-trick in a way. I mean, it's not really a perfect hat-trick. He scored one with his groin, or his cock, should I say, with his Robin cock. He scored one with his left foot, curling it into the bottom right. And that one there was sensational. As Leeds come forward again, it's Lewis Bate now with a heavy touch there. Heavy touch. And Jan James, lovely pressure. Rafinha now, that's a free kick. And Leeds get a free kick outside the West Ham box. Leeds really starting to pile the pressure on now. Yes, indeed, Daniel. JT, give me that hug. Give me that point. Give me it all. I'll give you everything under the sun. Actually, no, I won't. People will take that out of context right there. I will not give you everything under the sun. But I'll give you it all if we get the points. But the points are the most important thing. Important, poignant, whatever you want to call it. It is imperative we get the points. And now, Rafinha steps up. The ball just outside that 18-yard box. I'd say it's probably about 23, 24 yards away from goal. We've seen him slot it from here before. It's Rafinha. He steps up. He whips it! Oh, he's hit the post! Oh! Oh, my Lord! Oh, my Lord! Oh, that should have been 4. What a whip! Oh, the keeper was in no man's land. Fabianski was getting nowhere near that. What a beautiful whip going right into that top right-hand corner. And he just smacks into the post. So unlucky. So unlucky for Rafinha there. That's what we need. The luck. We need the goals. We need the fortune. We need the rhythm. We need the rhyme. We're certainly getting up, and it's definitely bobsleigh time. By the way, this is me, Sebastian. I figured so. I just keep getting confused with all the different accounts, mate. Sorry about that one. As Jared Bowen now. Oh, my Lord. Wow. What a free kick by Rafinha there. What a strike. So unlucky. So unlucky. Wow. And here we go. We spoke about Rodrigo before. He is coming on. I would have said earlier he should probably come on for Dan James because of his performances in front of goal. But I must say, his pressure from the front has been outstanding. He's been really igniting the press, even there to earn that Rafinha free kick. He came from behind the defender, from an attacking position, sprinted all the way back, continued the pressure, managed to get the ball back. The ball was eventually flicked onto Rafinha, who was taken down for the free kick. But Dan James, off the ball today, has been sensational. He has been working his heart out. This whole Leeds United squad have. But now we need to stay defensively strong, defensively resolute. Oh boy, here we go. 64 minutes on the clock. By the way, this is me, Sebastian. Sorry, I just saw that. Here we go. West Ham putting it on. Rodrigo chilling on the sideline. Who would you guys bring off for Rodrigo? Who would you change him for? And it looks like it's Lewis Bate, the man who's coming off. That is not good for the young lad. Of course, coming on as a substitute, now being taken off. He looks furious. He does look furious, but he hasn't been setting the world alight, should I say, on that pitch. So he doesn't have too much to complain for, but I'm not sure 100% it was the decision I would have made, but you got to trust Bielsa there. Rodrigo on to the pitch. Lewis Bate not happy at all. Looks absolutely furious on that bench right now. I think I have my next grandson called Jack. Jack can have my children. He can have my grandchildren. He can have them all. Imagine if he got 4 goals today. Imagine the scenes. Is it too late to get a Jack Harrison shirt? Fabianski flinging the ball out now. Masuaku now. Gives it back out to Cresswell. Leeds really still piling the pressure on. More pressure than an erection in skinny jeans, baby. As we squash West Ham back. Pin them into their own half. Really grind every little bit of juice that meat wagon has to offer. Look at this. Again, 6 men forward on Masuaku there. We have to be careful. If they do break the press, then they are coming very, very close to our, what is a very tepid, sketchy back line. But when it works, baby. Leeds winning a throw-in very high up the ball here. How long we got to hold out for? It is currently the 66th minute with 15 seconds on the clock. So we do have 24 minutes left of regulatory time, or 23 and 36 seconds left of regulatory time before, of course, probably a decent amount of stoppage time. Rodrigo there with some lovely pressing. Unfortunately, not able to win through. Masuaku now trying to spring it forward, but Leeds yet again stop them in their routes. You do have to take into account West Ham probably will get another 1 or 2 good opportunities. Leeds will get another at least 1 good opportunity. And when we do, we're going to have to take it. We're going to have to take it. We can't just rely on this 1-goal lead. A 1-goal lead is a very, very dangerous one. And I know Alan likes to talk about the 2-goal lead being the most dangerous one in football. Well, let me tell you something. The only thing more dangerous than that is a 1-goal lead. As Rodrigo Moreno now, outside of the box. Oh, no, that's poor. That's poor, my man. He does a little Ronaldo chop. Tries to cut in and out. It looked saucy. It looked slick. And it looked quick. But the only thing quick about it was Declan Rice coming in to win the ball off him. And that is why you don't mess around with those kind of tricks. When there's a defender oncoming, emerging at you. And speaking of tricks, speaking of flicks, speaking of all the fancy, quick thinking, quick witting, quick bricking maneuvers you can do, Rafinha is someone who unleashes them more than anyone. And there's been a hot debate in and around the world of football recently. Is Jared Bowen better than Rafinha? And I've got to tell you, yes, Jared Bowen has been sensational today. Yes, Jared Bowen was always a player whilst he was playing in the Championship for Hull that I really wanted Leeds to sign. We were always coming in for him a couple of times. But compared to Rafinha, no way, Jose. Let me tell you something. Look at the class, the silk, the sauce. Look at his set-piece ability. Look at his play off the ball. Look at his dribbling ability. And today he has showed that all. Yes, like I said, in terms of big chances, aside from that free kick, he hasn't really had anything. But that would have been absolute trademark Rafinha when he's not really massively involved. He's involved a lot, yes, but he's not really, having those game-changing moments this game. Aside from that ball to Jack Harrison, of course. And he could have got himself a goal there. Masuaku this time coming through. Actually, I think I'm being a bit harsh saying he's not had the game-changing moments. Especially in the second half. He's really been getting a serious foothold on this game, Rafinha. as we lurk around with the ball at our box there. Dan James tries to flick it onto Rodrigo. Not a good enough ball to Rodrigo. Rodrigo right now unable to really get involved in the game. Some of that down to Rodrigo. Some of that down to the service that has found his way. Leeds United are back. Hey, I'll be saying all of that in 20 minutes time if we manage to hold out. I don't want to go in too crazy too early. I've made that mistake before. As Liverpool take the lead 2-0 now against Brentford. Oxlade-Chamberlain in the 69th minute. That is very, very good for Leeds. Brentford now, of course, as we saw before, as things stand, just 1 point ahead of us. And Leeds with, of course, that game in hand. West Ham now on the ball. In the back, deep into their own half, trying to build something. Every Leeds United man back, aside from Dan James. Dan James, who it still appears is our furthest player forward, playing in that number 9 role, with Rodrigo Moreno coming into that midfield role. Like I said, I really do like him in that position, but I thought because of Dan James's lack of clinicality at times, he would have been pushed in there. But hey, Dan James, like I said, he's really been igniting the press from the front. And maybe that's what Bielsa likes about him. A lot of people criticize him and say, why is he playing up front? Even when he was playing up front instead of Gelhardt. It's because of what he does off the ball, like he has today. And yes, I know you need someone to score goals there, but off the ball, he's been sensational as we hit 12 whole goddamn likes. Wow. Wow, seriously, thank you guys so much. That is crazy. That is crazy numbers. Ridiculous. I have to scratch my eyeballs looking at those kind of figures. As most people have to scratch their eyeballs looking at Mikel Antonio, a guy who is more jacked and stacked than anything I've ever seen. He's bigger than a bodybuilder. He's slicker than an ice skater, and he's quicker than an Olympic sprinter, but yet he's still got a silky touch on the ball. He's still got fantastic finishing abilities. How is someone with such a physical and really athletic frame like that, bulky frame should I say, so agile on the ball at times? It really does defy belief. Hjeld is good enough for our future, absolutely. Well, on the basis of these two performances, it's early doors. You can't be making assumptions like that straight away, but it is early doors. Hang on a second. Rodrigo in the box. Oh, he takes it too wide there. Takes it too wide. Touch too many there. Could have released it earlier. Could have been in there like swimwear. Brilliant game. JT Rafinha is a lethal weapon. This would be an incredible 3 points. It would be, as Rafinha rips a shot. And it unfortunately doesn't get anywhere. Rafinha is a lethal weapon. So gutted that he couldn't get that free kick. Wow. That would have been beautiful for him and for us, of course. And I really do want to get himself as high up that top goal scorer list as possible. For his sake, but obviously I do want the goals for Leeds as well. And that free kick would have really given us some breathing room. So unfortunate he couldn't get that in there. Rod should pass back to Super Jack. He really should. Super Jack is in fine form today. And if there's one man you want on the ball around that box, it is Jack Harrison. And you're talking there about Rafinha's lethality. There is one man who deserves all the plaudits today. And his name is Jack Harrison. Rafinha still though. Rafinha in! Ah, it's Matthias Klitsch! Oh! Vamos! Leeds! Carajo! Oh! That is the play. I thought it was Jack Harrison for a second there. But Rafinha, with all the hard work there, he's so composed. Ayling with a lovely challenge, plays it to Rafinha, stands up Diop, stands him up, bang, flicks it past him. See you later, sunshine. Slows it down. And a lot of people criticizing him for using his left foot too much. His right foot is just as good as he rifles the ball across the box there. And a lovely movement by Klitsch, gets himself into space there. He's in acres of space. Rafinha with the composure to pick him out. Slots the ball across. Matthias Klitsch with a lovely cool... Oh my God, hang on. Is it bounced off Rodrigo? Oh, no. Oh, no. Rodrigo was on the line. Oh, no. It bounced off Rodrigo on the line. Oh, no. No, no, no. Possible offside. No, 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 no. Rodrigo was on the line. Oh, please, no. Please, no. Please, no. Please, no. Oh. Oh, it bounced off Rodrigo. Please, no. Please, no. Please, no. VAR, not again. Please, no. Please, no. Please, 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 please. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You're joking me. You're joking me. You're joking me! Oh, VAR is so stupid, man. It's so stupid. It's so stupid, man. VAR is disgusting. It's disgraceful. It's ruining the game, man. It is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you're using it for stupid things like this. Again, it screws us over. How are you meant to even celebrate anymore? How are you meant to get excited when you've got VAR just lurking there, making fraudulent decision after fraudulent decision? If you're not going to get it right most of the time, why even have it? Why have it for something like that, man? He's it doesn't even, he was so barely offside. Oh my days, man. Oh my days. Oh, that's just typical luck for Leeds, isn't it? Typical luck for Leeds. As we come forward again here, Rodrigo Moreno. Oh, man. And Dan James taken down there by Yarmolenko. Book him, man. Send him off. Oh, wow. That is so gut-wrenching, man. Oh, man. You saw your mate after the offside. What do you mean by that? Ah, that is just so... VAR, it just kills it, man. It kills it. You get so excited. You've scored. Everything's great. And then VAR just comes and sucks the life out of you, man. It just rips your heart away from you. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Come on. Why? We just don't get any luck, do we? We don't get any luck at all as a club. You know, whether it be the injuries, whether it be the on-field decisions, we just don't. Here we go. Rafinha to change that now. Rafinha steps up for the free kick. Deep breath. Rafinha, now he whips it! Straight into the wall. Oh, Jack Harrison gives it away there. And we're back into our own half with the ball with Luke Ayling, who comes forward again here. Luke Ayling charging forward. Luke Ayling still charging forward now. Jack Harrison to his left. The informed man of the hour. Gives it out to Rodrigo Moreno. Back to Jack. Back to Gjeld. Gjeld! Oh! Oh, man, come on. We need this goal. We need this goal more than anything. Leeds again. All over them. Keeping the pressure up. Keeping it going. Get your ass off the floor. Jared Bowen lying on the floor, trying to suck the energy out of the game, trying to suck the time out. Ah, this is disgusting. Oh, he doesn't even touch him. Get off the floor, you weasel. Oh, my days, man. Oh, my days. Wow, the game is just, every decision is going against us now. Every decision. VAR should be silent and the team should have 3 appeals per match like cricket. VAR should just not be used in Leeds games because it's only ever helped us out once against Palace. Since then, all it's done is screw us over. I can't think of any other real moments off the top of my head that's actually helped us out. The ball was going in regardless, but that's not the rules. But when they showed the offside, it's literally, his hands are in front of him. He was barely even, I don't even think he was offside. It was one of those stupid ruler movements again, man. They didn't even show the line. He looked onside to me. Jack Harrison whipping it in now. It's cleared away. Jack Harrison still. Lovely resilience by Leeds to keep going here. Mateus Klitsch now. Back heels it to Jack Harrison. 79 minutes on the clock. 11 minutes left for Leeds to hold out. Jack Harrison again now. Whips it in from deep. No, he doesn't. Gives it out to Klitsch. The ball's cleared away there. And West Ham come forward. I said we'd get one other good opportunity this game. And it's a matter of whether we took it. And we did take it. But at what cost did VAR come and haunt us? It's still not over yet. We've still got 10 minutes to hold off, 10 minutes to get another goal. It's not VAR, it's the rule which is incorrect. I mean, the rule isn't incorrect. The rule is correct. You know, if you're offside, you're offside. But I don't think he barely was offside. Like, that is literally... He did not get any advantage from that. There was no advantage gained at all. And when it's that tight, the benefit of the doubt is meant to go to the attacker. The ball was going in anyway. He wasn't interfering with play. There was... And he wasn't even really... He was maybe a cubic millimeter offside. A pubic hair offside. There was no interference at all. He wasn't majorly offside. You couldn't see that with the naked eye. And... It's just a ridiculous decision, man. It's just ridiculous. I mean, how that's disallowed, but yet their goal last week against us with Jared Bowen, who was in more of an offside position, who actually did interfere with the play, wasn't disallowed by VAR. How does that make sense? How can you have one rule for one and one rule for another? Oh, I'll tell you how. It's called Leeds United. And now West Ham coming forward yet again here. West Ham coming forward yet again. Come on, Leeds. Come on, Leeds. Hold out. Come on, if you're ever going to hold out, this is the time. This is the time. Prove them wrong. Doesn't matter what how many odds you try and stack against us. We'll still fight through. We'll still win. 10 minutes left on the clock. 10 minutes left to savour. Or 9 minutes left on the clock, should I say. Mikel Antonio now taking the throw-in. Launching it in Rory Delap style. It's flicked on still. Oh! Oh my God. Oh, thank the Lord it's offside. Oh my God. Oh, thank the Lord it's offside. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my heart. Oh my heart. He's offside. Oh, the Lord. Thank the Lord. Oh. It's a beautiful save. First of all, what a save by Meslier. What a double save by Meslier, keeping us in it. And then Yarmolenko is there with the third rebound to nod it in. And thank the Lord it is offside. Oh my God, my heart is going everywhere. And that time, the linesman actually called it because it was clear and obviously offside. And it gave a massive advantage to them. Oh my God. Oh my Lord, Lordy. By the way, I just seen we've hit 12 whole damn likes. You absolute living legends liking up the stream. Thank you very much. It does really help me out. I do really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the support there. Come on, boys, play until the whistle goes. Absolutely, man. I'll tell you something. My heart will be palpitating until the whistle goes. 82 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. 7.5 minutes of regulatory time left. 13 likes. 12 likes on my screen. West Ham don't even deserve a point from this game. It would be a tragedy. It would be a tragedy. But how many times have we seen that happen against Leeds? And is that a free kick for Leeds there, or is it not? Is that a free kick for Klitsch? Oh, you're not going to give a free kick for Leeds? Get off him, Lanzini, man. Clap him up, Klitsch. Oh, man, this is crazy. This is so much less comfortable than it should be. I should be sat here cruising right now. Could have had the Rafinha free kick gone in. Could have had that goal in. Could have been 4-2, maybe 5-2 right now. Could have really helped our goal difference. I'd be big chilling right now. Instead, I'm big shitting my pants. Oh my lordy! Have you ever seen more of a crime in modern daylight than this? In broad daylight, should I say? I mean, how he's come to that conclusion, I will never know. I mean, sometimes you just scratch your head thinking, what is someone actually thinking? What is going on inside their brain? Are their brain cells functioning right? Are they working? Or is he just damn right delusional? As Declan Rice comes forward again now. Gives it out to Mikel Antonio. Mikel Antonio out to Diop. Back to Antonio. Antonio, the road runner, yet again running through, clicking past the defense there as he clicks every bone in Rafinha's leg on his way through. Oh, Struijk clearing it there. That was close. That was close. Struijk with a vital interception there. Although I think Meslier probably had it covered. West Ham forced to go back now. 84 minutes, 27 seconds on the clock. Come on, the boys. We need one more goal to seal the deal. One more goal. Rafinha could have had 2 assists to his name today. Of course, only having 1 league assist this entire campaign. That would have been good for him numbers-wise. As we hit 13. Oh, god damn likes. West Ham do not deserve a point, as you said. And if we don't win this game, it will be the biggest tragedy in modern football. It will be the biggest tragedy in 2022 thus far. It will be the biggest crime that has occurred in the streets of London this entire decade. Oh, and as we know about the streets of London, there is certainly a lot of crime. None greater than this. And who's the criminal? Who is the prime suspect in this case? It's a little-known fella by the name of VAR. Here we go. The ball is sprayed forward now. Leeds trying desperately to keep the ball up inside that West Ham half. It is looking a bit nervy from Leeds, though, I have to say. They are looking a bit tetched at times as West Ham come forward again and again, piling on the pressure. Jack Harrison now unable to get the ball through to Gjeld. Is that a West Ham throw-in or is it a Leeds throw-in? I don't know. Show me the money. It's a Leeds United throw-in deep inside the West Ham half. Deep inside their final third. Oh, Rodrigo, that is sloppy there, man. Rodrigo has not had a great performance since he's come on, if I'm being brutally honest about it. He's been sloppy on the ball there. There, again, getting nowhere near the ball. Rodrigo has been sloppy, and I'm not even just talking about his offside. But generally, he has been sloppy on the ball here. He hasn't really been up to scratch so far. And hopefully that doesn't cost us. Hopefully it does. You must be over the moon, JT. I was over the moon until we got that goal disallowed. I don't know if you've been following this game, Glass, or Curved, should I say. But we took the lead 4-2, and it was ruled out for being a pubic hair offside. Absolute ridiculous decision. And I was over the moon at that point, yes. But now I am, I'm shitting my pants is what I am. I'm not over the moon at all yet. Maybe, or rather hopefully in 4 or 5 minutes time I will be. But as things stand, West Ham are still coming forward. Lovely interception there by Gjeld. Dan James now putting them under pressure. It's forced back to Fabianski. Dan James still on him. Look at that pace. Look at that energy. Completely clamps Fabianski into a new decade, into a new stratosphere. Sends him back to 2021 with that one. Oh, don't you dare. Mike Dean's about to book him. Are you crazy? What are you going to book Dan James for? For a beautiful challenge? For a beautiful 2-foot challenge on Fabianski? Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful game right there. Absolutely scythes through him. Absolutely beautiful stuff by Dan James, the Welsh wizard himself. And I know he's short, but we're going to need the Welsh wizard now to clear this corner away. As Cresswell sets his eyes on the inside of that Leeds box, whips it in. Again, it's flicked on. They're claiming for a handball. That's never a handball. Get your ass out of there, fool. They're still on the outside of the box now, West Ham. Whipping it in yet again. It's a deep cross. It's found its way out to Cresswell. Cresswell with the cross. Instead, he finds Mikel Antonio, who finds space, and he finds a Leeds United goal kick. Get your ass out of there, trying to complain for a penalty there. Let's see what happens. The ball's flicked in from the corner. A corner which we've looked very, very bad at defending a lot this game. And no, that's never a penalty. He's headed it into the back of Gjeld there. Held, who again has had another phenomenal performance today. Yes, Gov, I'm also a mod on another channel. Who's Gov? Who's the governor? Who's the governor? I'll tell you who's the governor. I'll tell you who's the governor of East London. And his name is Jack Harrison. And he's come to collect. The tax man has come to collect all 3 points for Leeds United today. 89th minute and 26 seconds on the clock. Any time now, the whistle could be going. Oh no, Jared Bowen coming through again. Dallas with possibly the most vital interception he's ever made in his career right there. Rafinha losing the ball out now, though. We need composure, lads. We need composure. We need calmness. As Meslier coolly, calmly, and collectively sits on the ball. 89th minute, 55 seconds. How much time is going to be left on as we hit 14 whole goddamn likes? Hopefully there's not 14 minutes added on. Instead, there's 4 minutes added on. Oh, yay, caramba. 4 minutes left to add on. 4 minutes left to hang on. 4 minutes left to grab another goal for Leeds. Mateusz Klich coming forward now. And apparently Dan James has been judged to have fouled. I can't even see who that is. It looks like Dawson there. And of course, man of the match is being given to Jack Harrison. I mean, deservedly so. Hat-trick hero. Will he be the hero for Leeds today, though? Will we hang on? 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. What a hard-fought, resilient, characterized victory this would be for Leeds. Character building. We've been knocked down so many times this game. So many setbacks, injuries, disallowed goals, big chances missed, big strikings of the woodwork. Having the scoreline pegged back twice. And to fight through all of that. To fight through having your lead being halved by VAR as Mikel Antonio has just fouled Klich there off the ball. Are you going to call it back? Oh, lovely. Rodrigo out to Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison on the counter-attack now. He's got 2 men with him. He's got Klich in the middle. Rodrigo to his right. Finds Dan James, who loses the ball. That's sloppy there, man. And now Dawson springs on a counter-attack of his own. Oh, no. It's Mikel Antonio outside of the box. Just squander it. Spaff it into Rosie. Do what you have to do. Get it out of there. Oh, Yarmolenko. Oh my God. Wow, what a save by Meslier. What a save. The ball is just sitting outside our box right now. We cannot get it out of that 18-yard area. Yarmolenko ripping a shot with the outside of his foot. Meslier with a beautiful catch there. Beautiful catch save. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. 2 minutes left on the clock. 2 minutes left to hold on. And we earn a free kick in our own half. That's good time wasting there. If we can hold it for another 30 seconds before taking the actual free kick, we'll be deep into stoppage time. Just 1.5 minutes left. Oh, hang on. They've given a throw-in instead. Well, how have they come to that conclusion? Well, what's he smoking up in the gantry? What's going on here? Oh, no. And then we've just given it away. We've just given it away to Declan Rice. Declan Rice still charging forward now. Oh, lovely defending by Klich and Dallas. Lovely double act. Just get the ball and spring a counter. Keep the ball in their half. Lovely. Here we go. Rafinha now. Just get it in their half. Just keep running. You can skin Diop. I've seen it before. I'll see it again. Tries to scoop turn him. Gets doubled out. And now Dallas. Oh, what a challenge by Klich. Huh? How is that a West Ham free kick? This referee's giving him everything. It's a clean challenge by Klich. It's a clean challenge by James. And yet West Ham get a free kick now. And now no one's paying attention. Antonio's in. Oh, he's missed. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. Jared Bowen with a sitter in the last second. Oh, my God. And we've been saved. We have been saved. 20 seconds left, and all the Leeds United defenders are half asleep there. The ball's played forward to Antonio. He whips it in. It's deflected in by Dallas, and Jared Bowen is about 3 yards away from goal, and he tries to chest it instead of headed it. If he nodded it down, that would have been game, set, and match. It would have been 3-3. But he hasn't, and Leeds win the game 3-2 in the end. Jack Harrison, the hero of the day, with a hat-trick. Oh, thank the Lord. Yes, that is beautiful. Come on, the boys. That must be time now. Yes, it is. What a game. Bring on West Ham. We just beat West Ham, my man. We just beat them, Julian. Wow, let's take a deep breath indeed. Fuck me, yes. Just had a cardiac arrest. Tell me about it, man. Oh my God. Jared Bowen, you could not ask for an easier chance in your life. The easiest chance of the entire game. And he's gone with his chest instead of his head. And boy, has that just saved Leeds. What a massive, massive, massive statement victory. You cannot understate the importance of this 3 points. We finally turn up in London. We turn up through adversity. We battle through it all. After taking the lead 4-2, it seemed like the game was ours to lose. And then VAR comes and smites us. It strikes us down. But yet, we do not show a frown. We get up, dust ourselves off, come back for the fight. And it was Leeds United's victory every night. What a performance there. Jack Harrison going over to clap the fans. Beautiful support from the fans all day. Beautiful performance by the players. Jack Harrison, eat your heart out. Hat-trick. Hero Harrison. Triple H. Triple H. Woo! Come on. What a turn up. Use his chest. Oh, man. Wow. Well done, everyone. Bye, JT. Love the stream. Bye, Sebastian. Hope you have a fantastic day, my man. By the way, can I just say thank you, guys. 14 whole goddamn likes. Fantastic stuff from you guys there. Really do appreciate it. You're absolute living legends. But I do appreciate more Leeds United and the fantastic performance we put in, and just as importantly, the fantastic 3 points we get as we march up the table. Now, I think it's time. I love you competing. What do you mean, love that we're competing? We always compete. We're the best in the business. But I think it is time now to have a little look at the old statistics. Look at that, man. West Ham in 4th place, just 6 points off Chelsea. And we dusted them up in their own ground. And let's have a little look at the old statistics. Yes, they did even out a little bit there nearer the end of the game, but these do not show the whole story. They don't show the intensity that we were running at them with. They don't show where the possession was. They don't show the quality of the shots, the quality of the chances, and we outdid them in every field today. Really strong defending. I know there was a couple of times where we let things slip, but really strong defended overall. Up, expected to win today. For an injury-hit team, first win away against West Ham since 2002. Yes, first win away in the league in London since I can remember. Since like 2015 or something. You know, how massive is that, winning in London? We rarely ever do that. Barely ever win in London. And look at this. The commentators coining it the Jack trick. I'd rather caption it the Triple H hat-trick hero Harrison. MOT from Denmark. Greetings to my Danish brother El Kaxi, if I'm not butchering that pronunciation. How are you today, my man? How are you, my brother? hopefully you're absolutely buzzing with the 3 points we did just get. But like I said, let's have a little look at the table and where that 3 points puts us. Look at this. Brentford succumbing to a 3-0 defeat against the Gunners today. That leaves them down on 23 points with 21 matches played. Leeds just 1 point behind them now with a game in hand. Our goal difference starting to resurrect itself a tiny bit. A tiny bit. It's still awful, don't get me wrong, but it's starting to get a little bit better. Could have done with a couple of extra goals today that we could have had to get it. But yes, since winning away at Fulham last season, 2-1. Oh, we did beat them in the league as well, didn't we? I made a video on it. What am I talking about? I made a video about us beating them in the league when Rafinha scored that goal and his thing was facing the wrong way around. Yeah, we did. We did indeed. Just in awe. Jack Trick, hat-trick hero Harrison, whatever you want to coin it as. Beautiful performance from him. Harrison is back. The Gunners are Arsenal, not Liverpool, JT. I know the Gunners are Arsenal. Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I thought... You know what it is? You know what it is, lad? I've been talking all Christmas about... Well, basically, Oxlade-Chamberlain scored for Liverpool, the second goal. And I've been talking all Christmas with my dad about how Oxlade-Chamberlain wasn't a waste of money for Liverpool and how he was a very good signing. And my dad's been like, no, look, he's too injury prone. I mean, what a waste of 45 million on him. And for some reason, I was just associating Oxlade-Chamberlain with Arsenal. And I had a little bit of a brain fart there. But yes, I know. The Gunners are, of course, or the Gooners, as I like to call themselves, are Arsenal. And Liverpool are the side that smited down Brentford today. Fabinho with the first goal. Oxlade-Chamberlain with the second. And then I believe it was Minamino with the third goal as well. But like I say, 3 points clear of Everton now. Rafael Benitez just getting sacked. Will Everton find himself into a little slump now? Can we get a nice lead on them? A nice, beautiful 8-point lead over Watford now. Yes, Watford have a game in hand, but it's better to have a dove in the hand than a dove in the nest. Or rather, better to have a dove in the hand than 2 doves in the nest. Norwich City, a nice big lead on them now, and we have a game in hand. Nice big lead on Newcastle, who are playing next. If we can beat Newcastle, we can get a nice 13-point lead over Newcastle. Really start to put some foot room between us and the relegation spots. And start looking up. Look at this, baby. We have a game in hand over Southampton and Palace. If we win that game in hand against Newcastle, we can go above both of them. Villa, we've got 2 games coming up against them. They sit just 1 point ahead of us. Brentford, 1 point ahead of us. Leicester City, yes, they have games in hand, but still just 3 points ahead of us. Brighton, only 2 wins away for us. So this is looking very good. That game is so vital for Leeds in the table. That win is absolutely massive there. Bates was far away from being happy from being sub. Honestly, Rodrigo didn't do much. I mean, yes, Rodrigo didn't do much, if I'm honest. And you could argue that Bates could have stayed on. But was Bates setting the world alight himself? Not really. Not really. I don't think he was. I don't think he was involved that much, if I'm honest, Lewis Bates. I think he had a couple of nice touches in there. He had a couple of moments where he showed his sharp acceleration, but he's still a very immature player for me at times. And yes, was Rodrigo offside? It looked really close to me. It looked really close. Maybe he was like a toe offside at most. I mean, maybe his arm was offside, but you can't score with your hand. So it was so close for me, man. I don't think so. VAR adjudicated it too. They didn't show the actual line of how they came to that decision. But either way, it's so unfortunate the way it happened. But yeah, it was. Rod needs fitness. Absolutely, man. I don't want to pile any hate on Rodrigo. And I don't even pin the offside. You know, I mean, obviously he was the one that was offside. But I don't pin that as an indictment on his performance when I say I don't think he did too much. But hey, man, he needs fitness. He needs time in the squad. And we're going to need him. I mean, look, Forshaw going down. Firpo going out. We need players. And luckily, when you have key players dropping out, when you have key players unable to make it, you need the players in the squad to make the difference. You need the players that have had so much faith put into them the entire season to finally perform, finally deliver, and for no man was that greater than Jack Harrison. Funny enough there, the XG tied for both teams on exactly 2. Exactly 2. But Leeds definitely the deserved victors in my eyes. Jack Harrison, what a man. What a beautiful, beautiful man Jack Harrison is there. Hjeld over Firpo? No, Hjeld is not better than Firpo. No. Firpo has been fantastic. He has been sensational recently. Yes, I really do love Hjeld, but I'd like to see Hjeld in that centre-half position. You know, we've had to push Ayling into centre-half at times. I'd rather have Hjeld in the centre-half position next to Koch, or, you know, with Struijk in there. If Koch has to go in central midfield to cover for Forshaw, I'd rather have Hjeld and Struijk in centre-half with Firpo at left-back. I think Firpo has been very, very good. Hjeld is pronounced Yelde, sorry. Yelde, okay. Yelde. Hero Jack Harrison, hat-trick hero Harrison indeed. Not bad work by Leeds. James, Jack Harrison pulling through there. Absolutely, man, pulling through with a beautiful, beautiful hat-trick. How are you, Ruben? By the way, man, thinking of hopping on some It's Jerry and Harry later with the boys? Question mark. I hope Leeds can really bring in some recruits during this transfer window. But yeah, I haven't spoken to you in a while, Ruben, man. We definitely got to catch up. I've got some work to do now, coursework coming in. But like I say, when I'm free and stuff, we definitely got to hop in, have a call, my man. Hope Leeds can really bring in recruits during this January transfer window. We really need to, and I think after this, we are going to talk about some of the January transfer recruits we are looking at. Where is Llorente? Llorente is out, my friend. I don't know when he's going to get back. He was suspended originally, and now I have heard that he has picked up a serious knock. Let's go over to Old Faithful, which will tell us everything you need to know about his recovery here. So, where is he? Diego Llorente suspended, ruled out. I did hear rumors that he did pick up something in training. If it's not being reported here, then hopefully it doesn't seem that big. So it is just the suspension for me. But for me, I'd rather have Koch and Struijk in there, personally. I'd rather have Koch and Struijk and then maybe put Llorente in the CDM role. I got an exam tomorrow, but yeah, we definitely should after exam season, my man. Always down for some It's Jerry Harry. Yeah, absolutely. I've got loads of work due in this week as well. It's this kind of week for a lot of uni work to be put in. So definitely after this week, I'm talking, yeah. But I might hop on a little bit later. With Madge and stuff, but we'll see. Back-to-back wins for the first time this season in the league. Yeah, actually, I didn't, because we lost in the cup, I didn't think about that, but yeah, that's big, actually. I didn't think about that, you know? I did not think about that. That's a very good point. That is a very good point, and hopefully we can pick up on this. We can build on it. Yelde is my boss, man. Yelde is a boss, man. Let me tell you something. And look, let's have a little look at Leeds' upcoming fixtures. Let's have a little look at the ones. They haven't rescheduled the Villa and Liverpool games as of yet. I'd really like to have the Liverpool games rescheduled whilst they are still battling out with players in the African Cup of Nations, but hey, can't have it all. So, first, of course, there is Newcastle coming up on the 22nd of January next Saturday. You bet your ass we're going to be here for that one. And, oh, what's happened here? What's happened here, my man? That's a massive, massive 6-pointer. And it is a game which we really and truly should be picking up 3 points in. Then we've got the big one, Villa. Of course, we've got an international break in between that. Could we potentially see one of our other Villa or Liverpool games be rescheduled into that? We'll have to wait and see. But as things stand, it is going to be a lovely break, which will allow our players, some of them, to come back from injury. And hopefully, they can come back strong. And we can come back, get a decisive victory against Villa. Then there's Everton, massive game. These next three are the ones I really want to focus on. Obviously, you've got this here, which I'll talk about in a bit. But these three, how many points do you reckon realistically we should be getting out of these? How many points do you reckon we will get out of these? Between Villa and Everton is FA Cup weekend. Is there not a... Between Villa and Everton... There's only a 3-day gap between Villa and Everton. There's only a 3-day gap between Villa and Everton. What do you mean by that? Our list of centre-backs. One stand Foxhound, by the way. One stand Foxhound. You got to love foxes, man. Can't beat a silver fox. Our list of centre-backs is looking nuts. If we're counting Crespo and Hele. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That is a fair point. But then that raises the question, why are we playing Luke Ayling in centre-back if we have that many centre-halves that we could play? My bad. I meant between Newcastle and Villa. Yeah, is there not an international break in there as well? I thought there was an international break coming up. I mean, you're probably right, but I thought there was an international break in there. I thought there was. When's the next international break? Let's see. Next international break. Yeah, I don't care. Oh, yeah, you know what? You want to be like that, huh? You want to be like that. 21st to 30th of March. Yeah, you're right. There's no international break. Okay, yeah, it's just FA Cup games that week, which of course we didn't qualify for. So we can use that time still to recover, rejuvenate some of our squad. Probably a much needed 2-week rest. And in fact, we'll get more rest from that than we will from an international break because all of our players will be back in the squad. Next three, we can take 7 points easy. 7 points would be very, very good out of the next three. And I don't see why we can't get at least 7 points out of them. I mean, 9 points would just be absolutely sensational. Absolutely sensational. But 7 points out of 9, I think you're right there. 7 points would be very, very, very good as well. 7 points from the next three. I'll take 5, no arguments. 5, yes, I'll take 5. I'll take 5. I think 6 should be a minimum. I think personally 6 should be a minimum. But 5, you can't really complain at, going undefeated against them. Because if we get 5 points, not only are we picking up points, but we're also stopping all of Newcastle, Villa, and Everton from picking up 3 points in each of their games against us. So that is 5 points, yes. 5 points minimum for me. 5 points minimum. If we get less than 5, I think... yeah, there's serious problems right there. Because of the fixtures we got coming up after that. Man United and Tottenham back-to-back at home. This is a crunch match. Oh boy, do I really want to get tickets for this one. Leeds versus Man United. What a game at Ellen Road. At a packed-out Ellen Road for the first time in... I've lost count. 17 years now? Since we've played Man U in a packed-out Ellen Road. Actually, no, wait. We played them in the Cup. I think we played them at home in a Cup at one point. But yeah, since we've played them in the league in a competitive fixture like this, it has been a hot moment. Newcastle game, huge. The Newcastle game is huge. A little bit of an unknown quantity with the addition of Coutinho. Win versus Toon. Villa defeat. Everton could be a win. Now we'll beat Villa, man. Villa are the team we're most likely to beat out of all three of those, I'm telling you. Villa, we will beat comfortably. We will beat comfortably. You know what? Clip it up. 1 second here. You can clip this up. You can do whatever you want to do with it. I am telling you right here, right now, 100% fact. Yeah, no qualms about it. When we play Villa, 9th of February at Villa Park, we will win comfortably. Yeah, we will win comfortably. You hear that? No questions asked at all. Easy win. Guaranteed win. Guaranteed points on the board. As for the other games, I think we should be beating Everton comfortably. And I think we should also be giving Newcastle a good run for their money and beating Newcastle comfortably. So I'm hoping for 9. Obviously, that's very optimistic. That would be 5 wins in a row. But, hey, 5 is very good either way. And they're showing that offside there. That does not look offside to me. That looks very, 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 very harsh against Rodrigo. That looks very, very harsh. Right here, right now. 10 points from the next 6. 13 from the next 7. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 points. I want to see 12. 12 for me. I say 12. I think we'll get 12. And then from the next 7, yeah, 15. 15. I'd say 15 from the next 7, including that Norwich game. I'd say 15 from the next 7, personally. As we hit 17. Oh, god damn likes. Jeez, I didn't see that for a second there. My jeez. 17 whole goddamn likes. You absolute living legends. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're liking from, but all I know is you men right here, right now, are absolute living legends. And I want you to smash a 1 in the chat if you're feeling confident that we're going to go and take this momentum into Newcastle next week and slap them. Slap their money bags all over the gaff and pick up a nice, beautiful, beautiful few points. What a weekend it is going to be next weekend. Next Saturday, I believe, is it? So we're playing them on Saturday. Yes, next Saturday, we have the Geordies. We smack them up. Then we go to the evening, where we're going to have a beautiful big crunch match. Cyril Gane versus Francis Ngannou in the UFC. If anyone's excited about that, that is going to be one hell of a weekend right there. Pull up fixtures of next 7. Okay, this is the next 7. Oh, right, all right, pull them up. Okay, sorry. All right, here we go. Yeah, here's the next 7. Obviously, so we got Newcastle, Villa, Everton, Man U, Tottenham, Leicester, Norwich. And then Wolves, Southampton, Watford. This is another good run. We got to get some points out of here. And then this is back to... Oh, look at that. Look at that end to the season. But yeah, the time on the season is quickly running out. Ever the optimist indeed. What can I say? If you're not optimistic, if you don't believe, then what is the point? What is the point at all? But these are the fixtures we have. Glad we have some of the West Ham podcasters who were predicting another West Ham win early in the week. Shut them up. Yeah, absolutely, my man. Absolutely. We shut a lot of people up. Not just West Ham fans. We shut a lot of people up. I'm saying 15 points from now and full time at Norwich. So full time at Norwich will have 15 points. Is that what you're saying? So you're saying after the Norwich game we'll have 15 points. So 15 out of the next 7. I'll take 15 out of the next 7, I'll tell you that much. Or are you saying 15 points going into the Norwich game? But the Norwich game is, let me scroll this down so you can see it here. Here, obviously, 3, 6, 9. Well, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Probably 15, including these 2. Then 18. 18 points out of the next 12, out of the next 7. You heard it here first. We are on 22. 15 is impossible. No such thing as impossible, my man. Europe, here we come, baby. Did you not see that performance? Did you not see hat-trick hero Harrison in the flesh? Europe is coming, baby. Come on, we've just been luring everyone else into a false sense of security, acting like we were crap. But really, we're coming back with a vengeance. Bam is back. Bam back in the squad. Bam back on the score sheet. Coming right up, and Europe is inbound. But I think also, if we are going to get some points out of these games, if we are going to suck in that silky pointage that we do need, I think it is imperative that we make some signings. We said this about 5 times this season. Yeah, I know. I'm taking a piss a bit. I'm taking a piss, but yeah, I know. But that's football, isn't it? That's football. You get a good result, suddenly the confidence starts coming in a bit more. But yeah, I know. We have to be realistic on how things are going and how the squad is, but I think at least 12 points out of those next 7 games, I think we should be able to get. Now, let's have a little look at we have to assess the fitness of players. At the moment, we'll Forshaw, Firpo, Bamford recovering time for the next set of games. Absolutely, we just have to stay up and rebuild. I think we have to do better than stay up personally to keep Bielsa, to keep Rafinha, to keep a lot of these players happy. But yes, I do hear what you're saying there. And as you touch on the fitness there of the players that we have to assess, I think it is important that we sign some players in this January transfer window if we are going to get some pointage out of these games. Now, who are we going to sign? That's the question. What first position would you want to splash the cash on? Who would you want to break the bank on? Look, let me try and see if I can get a list of all the players we are linked with. Let me see if there were any big newses out to today. Of course, Rodrigo out of Leeds United. This story here, I don't believe. He asked to leave. I don't believe this. I do not believe this. This, for me, seems like it's got a bit of fake news written all over it. I don't think he's asked to leave, but it is very likely that Barcelona could be coming in for him here. Now, I don't really want to hear about Cody Drama, you little snake in the grass, who's gone here. I don't really want to hear about Cardiff City's new transfer blueprint, if I'm quite frankly honest, mate. Don't give a monkeys. Leeds United transfer rumour. All right, well, stop telling me about who's going, and then get it here. Bring me Lucas Leiva. No, thank you. Lucas Leiva is long gone, mudded. We don't need Bamford. We got Super Jack. Super Jack. Unfortunately, they do occupy different positions, and I think I'd very much like to have both of them. I think we agreed a CM. Yes, a CM, but an attacking CM or a defensive CM? I think defensive. I was saying it the other day as well when Forshaw was there, and we were having this discussion, and a lot of people said attacking, and I said, hey, look, Forshaw, he could get injured any moment. You know, you can't. He's someone who's been very injury prone. And whilst I think we also need a defensive midfielder to back him up, even though Koch's been doing a very good job in that role, I think we also need someone in case he gets injured as well. And he has got injured now. I think it's imperative we do get a defensive midfielder in there. First win over any side in the top 6 this season. Yep. Indeed it is. Top 4 as well. Top 4. I don't know why you're saying top 6 there. First win in the top 4. Top 4. Should have potentially had one against Chelsea as well, but there we go. Win victory against the top 4 side. Don't lie, I would have the fittest player. Don't laugh, I'd have the fittest player in the league, James Milner. I think if you'd have said that 2 years ago, I'd agreed with you, but he's not the fittest player in the league. He is nowhere near it anymore, and I don't think he would be a very good addition to our side at this current moment in time. No. Calvin Phillips is fitter than James Milner as well. I think Forshaw's probably fitter than James Milner. I think there's quite a few players probably fitter than James Milner right now at this current stage in his career. If you'd have said it 2 or 3 years ago, then yes, I'd 100% agreed with you. It was cover for Calvin, apparently the best young CDM in Belgium. Yeah. But this is the thing. I've seen a lot of these stories. £6 million from Lille here, £6 million there. I want us to splash the cash, man. Nandez is someone who really excited me. You know, he got my lips licking. Or he got me licking my lips. Got my lips salivating at the thought of him lacing up his boots for Leeds United. But unfortunately, the rumours for that have gone very, very quiet. And there's nothing big, man. I'm seeing a lot of squad players come in. I want to see, they promised that there's going to be a big first team player. So I'm still waiting for that. Are we going to go back in for Diaz for a striking backup? Because all I'm seeing us link with now are little £8 million purchases here and there. Why? When Newcastle are splashing 25 million on Chris Wood, when Villa are splashing 15 million here on Luca Digne. They're splashing money on bringing Coutinho over at loan, even though I think Barcelona are actually paying his bills for him or his wages, which is really strange why they're doing that. But Villa are playing it in. Villa are rich with a big pool. We have a bigger pool than Villa, but we just don't have the money. Why would Villa ever have a bigger pool than Leeds? Villa don't have a bigger pool than Leeds, and that's just a fact. I mean, look at the past few years. When they were in the Championship, didn't finish above us then, finished below us after spending more money then. When we were in the Premier League, they got into the Premier League, luckily, through the playoffs. They got there. They finished 1 point away from relegation. Should have been relegated because of that VAR decision, which kept them up against Sheffield United. Then we go up. They spend another 100 odd million. In our first year back in the Prem, we finish above them again. Slap them 3-0 in their own ground. Then the next year, they spend a whole load more money again. And yet again, they're only 1 point ahead of us. And if you're saying it's because of the size of their club that makes them a big pool, Leeds are a massive club. Leeds are a bigger club than Villa. For sure. No question about it. We're a much bigger club than Villa. So Leeds definitely have the ability to have that pull as well. It's just a matter of spending that money. Plus, I know people want to play under Steven Gerrard now. You couldn't have said the same for Dean Smith. So Steven Gerrard has that pull. But Marcelo Bielsa has a bigger continental pull than Steven Gerrard does. So I don't know why we can't. Villa are the 5th richest owners in the Premier League due to their American owners. Yeah. I mean, we have American owners, though. We have the San Francisco 49ers, who have pledged 46% stake into Leeds United, but yet they're not spending anything. Why is that? Huh? Come on, you want to put your money where your mouth is. You want to buy Leeds? Show us that you actually mean business if you're going to buy from us or going to buy us. Because what kind of future is this if they buy Leeds and then they just don't spend any money? But obviously, there are a lot of mitigating circumstances with Leeds increasing stadium size and all of these kind of plans we do have. But, hey, I want to see some transfers. But right now, everything does seem to have gone quiet. Of course, Leeds ready to bid £8 million to sign central midfielder on the verge of exit. Turmoil brew as Rodrigo asks to leave Leeds United. Don't think that's 100% true. Let me know what you guys think about that one. Complete box-to-box mid shows he's perfect for Leeds with last-minute winner. Not sure about that again. Unstoppable £20 million transfer revelation. They have lured me in with this one. And it is back again. Nandez, is this? Have they come in with an update? Here we go. Leeds favourite to sign unstoppable £20 million ace after major update. Here we go. This is the news I want to be reading about. Leeds United now the front runners to sign Nandez, with Torino unable to afford the Serie A star. According to Cagliari News 24, the Yorkshire Giants have now found themselves leading the chase for the South American star. This is because Torino aren't prepared to meet Cagliari's €25 million or £20 million price tag for Nandez this January. As per the report, Leeds are the only side with the finances to meet Cagliari's demands for Nandez, putting Marcelo Bielsa's side in the driving seat for the former Boca Juniors superstar. Leeds were keen on Nandez in the summer, however, a deal was unable to be reached between the two parties despite months of speculation. It now appears that the Premier League side are once again hot on the Uruguayan's tail. So this is very good news for Leeds. Like I said, Nandez is a big name signing, and he is the one I did want. Leeds are set to sign Nicholas Raskin from Standard Liège in the coming weeks. Yes, well, you say the coming weeks. It has to be within the next 2 weeks. Otherwise, the transfer window is going to slam shut right on our pretty little faces. and there's nothing we can do about it. So if we are going to go and get Raskin, then we are going to have to go in quick. But again, Raskin is not a well-renowned figure. It's about £6 million we were coming in for Raskin. I mean, maybe he could be someone that surprises us, but I don't know. Let's see. Let me just get who is Nikola Raskin. Let me show you. Not Jamie Raskin. Not Jamie or Raskin. Let me just get some of his stats up for you. What is this? I'm sorry, what is this? What is this? What does this even mean? What is this? Huh? Who wrote this Wikipedia page? And who labeled it this? Absolutely disgraceful. Abomination. Google, you should be ashamed. Google, you shouldn't even be a platform anymore if you're publishing this kind of libelous material right here. What even is that? Disgusting. Of course, he hasn't featured that many times in Europe, featuring in Europe, 6 appearances in Europe, 1 goal in Europe. He scored more in Europe than any of our team have last season or this season. Report emerged. How is his Wikipedia page having that a report emerged he's about to sign for Leeds United? Oh my days. Apparently, the fee has been agreed, according to the boot room. Who is he? Well, he is another midfielder from Standard Liège, is who he is. Is there anything that's going to show that he is he's someone who's ready to fly in? Is there anything that's going to show that we've made the signing? It doesn't look like it. It just all seems like claims to me. Yeah, it just seems like it's claimed. We've apparently agreed on the fee, but who knows when that deal is actually going to go through. But with Nandez in there as well and Raskin, I think both of those, that would be a good double signing to make, I think, Nandez and Raskin. I think Raskin would make good backup for Leeds United. Who else are they saying? Sekio Fofana? I mean, Fofana, can I just say, Fofana is a player who I do happen to know quite a bit about, and Fofana is a phenomenal swashbuckling midfielder. If we could get Sekio Fofana, then that would be absolutely brilliant, to be honest. If we could pair him up with Nandez, then that would really sort out our midfield problem. I'll tell you that much. Hey, man, I'm off to play soccer. What a rad performance. Let me tell you, that Nicholas Raskin, he really puts in some rad shoots in that game, man. Shoots some crazy nets, yo. But, yeah, Sekio Fofana would be a fantastic midfielder. I don't think we're going to get him. Apparently, we're in the hunt to get him, the Daily Mail reporting. I don't think we are. I mean, £25 million, I'd spend it. In fact, if you're telling me that we could leave Nicholas and go and just get Fofana and Nandez, I'd very much take that instead. But I think what it might happen, but what might happen is that Leeds might just go in for one of Nandez or Fofana. And if you could choose between Nandez or Fofana, which one are you taking? £16.6 million star, even though we paid £27 million for him. Again, I don't know how real this is. This doesn't seem real to me. If he asked Bielsa to quit, he wouldn't have been put on today. Rodrigo, I don't buy these stories. I don't know about you guys. I don't buy this. This didn't happen. I doubt he's asked him to leave. If he has, then I will be shocked. But we've seen in the past a lot of fake news surrounding his desire to depart from Leeds. But this just seems like misinformation, or rather disinformation of the highest degree. It seems like maybe his agent is trying to get something out there. Maybe Barcelona are trying to tamper with something to get him to sign for them. I don't know what is going on here, but this does not seem like real to me. And I can't believe it's being reported everywhere. It just doesn't seem right to me. And Bielsa is not the type of guy that would play someone after this has come out. You saw how he dealt with Cody Drama when Cody Drama asked to go on loan to Cardiff. And that was more, they put an offer in for him and he said, yeah, you know what, I'd like to go there instead of staying here and fight for his place. And you saw how he's come out against him. Do you really think that Rodrigo, who is one of our world-class players, when we have such an injury-ravaged squad, a guy we need desperately, would come out to Bielsa and say, you know what, lad, I want to go? And then Bielsa would turn around and bring him on in the next game? Because I don't. I mean, maybe you guys do, but I certainly don't. I don't buy that one bit. Leeds United are going to sign Jason Knight. No, we're not. And that's a load of rubbish. And that's a big. That's about it for the main news. Of course, the main news of the day is Leeds becoming yet again the favourites to sign Nathan Nandez. Apparently, we are willing to meet the evaluation. Whether we will meet the valuation or not, it is yet to be seen, but hopefully we can. If you could sign just one player this January transfer window, who's it going to be? Is it going to be a striker? Would you go for Diaz? I know Diaz is going to be very, very hard to land because they've said they want £30 million for him, despite him being valued nowhere near that. But if you had to choose between Diaz or you had to choose between a Nandez, who would you go for? And can I say, by the way, Chris Wood, who signed it for Newcastle for 25 million. Yes, I get maybe he's more Premier League proven, but if Diaz really is available for £30 million and you could get him, why would they not spend £30 million on Diaz instead of Chris Wood? I don't get that. I think he's a much more exciting prospect. The main news of the day is that we whacked West Ham today. Absolutely. And the main story of the day is hat-trick hero Harrison coming forward yet again to do the business. You are 100% correct there. It is a day of celebration. I've got some work to do, but after I've done that, boy, you bet yourself I am going to be getting that whiskey out and I'm going to be drinking it until the sun goes down, my man. But yes, the main news today is that we absolutely whacked West Ham into a new lease of life. Raskin, Murgos, how are you, Murgos, my man? I think we're skating pretty close to FFP as well. I mean, maybe, but how? How can Villa be not skating close to FFP, but we are? How does that make any sense when they've spent that much more money than us? Are they making any more than us in terms of revenue? I can't think of any way in which they're making that much more revenue, except for the fact they're in the Premier League for a year more than us. You know, are they making more kit deal than us? Probably not. Are they making more sponsorship deal than us? Probably not. Are they selling more shirts, selling more stadium seats? I can't think of any way, really, in which Villa would be making more money as a club, revenue-wise, than Leeds, unless if they're just more adept at skating around FFP through fraudulent ownership plans / sponsorship deals and all of that malarkey that we do know goes on in the game. Jack Harrison, Jack Trick, any other superlatives at all, as he jacks off the in front of the West Ham fans and shoots his talent all over their face. But wow, what a day, what a performance from Leeds, what a game. And what are you guys, any last thoughts on that before we do end up loving and leaving each other? Are there any last thoughts on the game, on signings? I mean, wow, what a performance. What a performance. What a result. What a points. Jack's off. Jack's off. He does. He does indeed. What can I say? What can I say? But are there any last thoughts about the performance, about the players? Who, I was going to say, who would you give your man of the match to? But there's no question at all who the man of the match goes to today. Jack Harrison, what a man. What a beautiful, beautiful man. Absolutely orgasmic performance from the lad. Let's just get the squad on your screen for one last time. These are the 11 men who started, not the 11 men who featured the entire way through, but the 11 men who started and really, really held their own there today. Really took the game to West Ham. Fantastic performance by Robin Koch once again. I give him an 8 out of 10. For sure, he wasn't on the pitch for too long, so I'll just give him a standard 6 out of 10 because when he was there. In fact, because he got an assist, I'll give him a 7 out of 10 because of that. Luke Ayling in centre half, I will give a... There was a couple of times where he's a bit suspect back there, but it isn't his natural position. He did have a couple of other times where he did lead well. It was a lovely little flick on for Jack Harrison's goal as well, his second one. So I'll give him a 7 out of 10. I'll give Struijk... I'll give them both a 7.5 out of 10. Firpo wasn't on the pitch too long, so I'll give him a 6. When Hjeld came on, he was fantastic. Hjeld's getting an 8 for me. Rafinha could have got the man of the match too. If Klich's goal went in, yes. And if his free kick went in, yes. You're right. Rafinha did play very well today. Especially in the second half, I think Rafinha played very, very well. Rafinha, I'd give 8.5 out of 10 today for me. 8.5 out of 10. If that free kick went in, he would have been a 9.5 out of 10. Jack Harrison gets a big, fat, spanking 10 out of 10 for me. Klich, unlucky to not get his goal. I'll give him an 8 out of 10. He was working so hard today, working his socks off. He was all over the gaff, running them rampant in that midfield there. Dan James up front, he was wasteful with a couple of big opportunities in there, but his pressing from the front, his energy, I mean, even when he was behind the ball, getting back, winning the ball, getting us back on springy on counter-attacks was phenomenal today. I'll give him an 8 out of 10. Rodrigo, when he came on in that position for Lewis Bate, I'd give a 6 out of 10. He wasn't involved too much, but he wasn't exactly diabolical. Lewis Bate, again, I think I'll give him a standard 6.5 out of 10. I don't think he was anything too eye-catching, but he did have a couple of positive spells in there. Big ups to Hjeld and Bate off the bench. I'd say more of a big up to Hjeld. I think he was more impressive than Bate, but yes, good performance from Bate there. Raf set up James in the first half too. He did indeed. But this is what I'm saying. James's his finishing ability wasn't quite up to scratch. Wasn't quite up to scratch today. But yes, Rafinha was there in the first half. There were a couple of good plays he did, but he drifted in and out a tiny bit more in the first half. He wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was very good, but he was more involved in the general play rather than many eye-catching, like, big moments in the game. But actually, you know what? I can't believe I've given him an 8.5. 9.2 out of 10 for him. I mean, when you count his second half performance as well, the lovely assist to Jack Harrison in the first place, should have had a second assist to Mateusz Klich, and he could have had a goal with that strike that hit the post from the free kick. So you know what? 9.3 out of 10 for Rafinha. 11 out of 10 for Jack Harrison there. Hat-trick hero Harrison. Dallas there. Solid performance by Dallas again. Up and down the pitch. I'm going to give him a 7.8 out of 10. And Meslier, a couple of brilliant saves to keep us in it there. 8.5 out of 10 for Meslier. Let me know if you guys would change any of those ratings, who you would give what. But yes, what a performance from Leeds. Can I just say 20 whole goddamn likes as well. You absolute living legend. I don't know who you guys are. I don't know where you're liking from. And for the last time today, baby, you absolute living legends. Thank you guys so much. Dan James should have scored towards the end of the first half. Dan James should have scored. He should. When he did that touch, the touch wasn't heavy enough. He sucked the pace out of the ball with his touch, and his first touch ended up allowing the defender to close him down from behind, and then he ended up being forced to slash the shot straight down the middle of the goal, and it was a relatively easy save in the end. But yes, aside from that, his pressing was good. Everything else was good about him. Everything was good about the team. And like I say, boys, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to all of you. Good stream, JT. Good stream to you. Thank you guys so much. Special shout out to Michael Brown, the regular, Joe Depp, the regular, One Stan Foxhound, the new legend of the stream, Murgos, a relatively new face as well. Logan Batterson, the OG. And we see who else deserves a special shout out. Jonathan Gilchrist. Lovely to see you here as well, my man. Johnny Lowry. My brother, how are you today? Very good to see you in here. Ruben Salsa, of course, an absolute living legend who I know in my personal life. Very good to have you here, my man. El Kaxi, much love to you, my Norwegian brother. Julian Brunt Miles, first time I see you here. Very good to see you as well. Curved Glass, Stamford Ridge coming back as well. Shout out to you. Shout out Basico Mega. Shout out Sebastian, who was here from the start till the end. And shout out to all of you lovely people who came in here as Matt O has just subscribed and joined the most forward-thinking young pioneers that their beautiful game has to offer. Welcome to the family, my man. Welcome to the family, Michael. Oh, Matt, shall I say? La, 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 la. My whole head is jiggled all over the place. Matt O, you absolute saucy, sexy individual. Logan Batterson, me, the regular. You are a regular. JT, always excellent watch along. Thank you very much, Michael Brown. Always excellent opinions and contribution from you here. Cock, Pascal, Rafa were excellent today. Cock was very good. Pascal was very good. Rafa was very, very saucy today, as he always is. Disagree on Dan James. Wasn't a good game for him. Gave a lot of effort, but made poor plays. He did make poor plays on the ball. He did. A lot of his passing wasn't fantastic, and maybe I was a bit generous with him there. But off the ball, he was very, very good. I've been called worse than Michael, mate. Good stream. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, because I was talking to Michael Brown. I saw Matt, and I just got a little bit discombobulated there. And I'm sure you have. But thank you very much, man, for coming in. It's been a pleasure speaking to all of you guys, as always. Anyone explain the Bates substitution decision? I can. Whilst Rodrigo didn't perform very, very well, and it looked worse in that case, I don't think Bate was really massively involved in the game, to be honest, personally. I think he was a little bit of a passenger in the game, so I think that's why Bielsa took him off, because Bielsa, I don't think, planned on playing him today anyway, so he just brought him on, and then in his eyes, it was like as if he had Forshaw in the entire game, and he wanted to switch things up and give Leeds a bit more of an attacking presence. Maybe he just wanted to bring a striker on, switch things up a little bit, and as Bate wasn't setting the world alight, it made it for a relatively easy decision for him, in my opinion, at least. But of course, people will debate whether he should have come on and off until the cows come home. But for now, guys, like I said, thank you guys so much. It's been a pleasure speaking to all of you guys as always. You guys make this my stream, and I'm not lying when I say this is the high point of my week, each and every week. Coming here, watching Leeds, speaking to all of you lot. I love it. Wouldn't change it for the world. Thank you guys so much. It has been a pleasure. If you do enjoy the content, then a like would always be appreciated. And hey, if you do like the content around here, you like the streams, you want to stay up to date and in the know of when anything does come out in the future, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future streams, uploads, content, whatever the hell is going on in and around here. Bates was snapping in all of the time, and we lost momentum when he went off. I don't 100% agree with that. I do not 100% agree with that personally. I don't think our momentum was off too much. He was snapping around in and there, but on the ball, he was drifting in and out, personally, as we hit 21 goddamn likes. But like I said, thank you guys ever so much for watching. I very much do appreciate you guys, as always. And like I said, if you do want to stay up to date for anything in the future, then make sure you to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss any more future upload content, videos, streams, whatever it may be. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon. Newcastle, here we come. 3 points, here we come. And Europe, here we come, baby. See you later, boys.